What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another edition for Friday Night Smackdown. I know it's kind of been a while since me and Tyra have done this, and obviously Tyra will be joining me very shortly. But if you guys are new, make sure you hit the like button and hit that subscribe button. Make sure you ring that notification for all post notifications. It's gonna hopefully should be a good episode because let's be real. For those who have seen me and Tyra have done Smackdown in the past, we have kind of nitpicked of how sometimes either meh or it can be decent week in, week out for SmackDown. Compared to Raw, it's a whole different story, which I think has been better as of recently. Should be. Let's just see, hopefully, how this plays out. Obviously, showing some highlights from Raw after The Rock pretty much are taking a bit of a shot at Roman Reigns on Raw. Hopefully, it should be okay. And already we're kicking it off with somebody arriving in the arena here before even the kickoff SmackDown here on Friday, January 5th, 2024. It is the tribal chief himself making his way. Now we got Caleb Braxton trying to give her. What's going on, Daniel? So pretty much no words basically here on SmackDown from the tribal chief. Oh, come on, Fox. Knock it off. And so New Year's Revolution edition of SmackDown here Vancouver, British Columbia. So hope it should be okay episode. Actually, at least be better because let's be real, the last few episodes. Okay, so already kicking off with one Canadian making his way down, and that is Kevin Owens. So, okay, so we still got the finals for the United States Championship tournament to determine the number one contender for Logan Paul's United States Championship. Quite honestly, yeah. I'm surprised LA Knight was never part of this tournament because let's be real, he's another guy that I think needs an opportunity at some gold. I mean, you also make the same argument with Carmelo, but is he really going to be ready on the main roster? Because let's be real, the last appearance for Carmelo put on a good match, but the crowd just never really bought into Carmelo Hayes. And of course, can Fox stop buffering for a change? Would be great. So we got it. Also coming later on tonight, we have a triple threat match. The winner will earn a undisputed WWE Universal Championship match at the Royal Rumble. It'll be AJ Styles, Randy Orton, and LA Knight. So now we got Santos Escobar. Also being accompanied by Humberto Carrillo and Angel Garza. Oh my Lord, Fox! Already had, of course, we're always having. So Santos Escobar and Kevin Owens going at it here in the finals. Obviously, KO is still kind of selling that wrist injury, or still dealing with that metacarpal wrist injury he's been dealing with. But later on tonight, we have Io Sky and Michin for the Women's Championship. Like, that's... Nah, I could care less for that match. So let's just hopefully how this all... Well, we'll see. And we got Logan Paul making his way down to the ring. About time he actually shows up for a change. Yep. And honestly, he hasn't really done shit with the damn belt since he's won the damn thing. Oh, speaking of Tyler, the official. There we go.
Sorry about that. I was getting dinner, and
what was the what was on the menu this week?
Sausage dogs with sauerkraut, some cheese, some I think onion, and like ketchup, mustard. The whole works. The whole works.
Okay, I respect that. So, I had leftover pork chunks with rooted veggies.
Right. We're starting off with okay. Nice random ad in the middle of the thing, Fox app. Jeez.
We're kicking. So
a good night, Santos. He just got his lights rocked.
Yep.
Kevin Owens is feeling froggy. 2 count. Oh, that didn't even end the match. Okay. He's still working that arm injury. I don't know why he's still working it. It's been like a few months.
Yeah.
I don't understand that. I really don't. Like, but whatever. Cool to keep working an injury that happened like 2 months ago.
And about time Logan actually shows up on TV. Oh, of course I get it. Chris Logan said, "I'm gonna go right to commercial." Well, damn,
dude. But here's the thing with Logan though. Like, I don't know why they kept him off TV.
And honestly, he hasn't really done. Honestly, I'm kind of regretting.
I kind of think he's done a quite a bit with the title. He's been trying to promote it in a heel way.
Yeah,
sure. Like, dude, he tried to trade with Patrick Mahomes his Super Bowl ring for the title. Do you know how funny that is? Come on, man. Great heel work.
And also, too, yes, I know we haven't really done Raw this past Monday because I was just fucking tired.
He was beat, and again, on behalf of me and Rob, we're sorry about that. We just had we were tired. We were beat, done for.
Well, especially me getting
Also, sorry that we waited until 30 minutes before the SmackDown stream last week to say there's no SmackDown stream. We completely forgot it was another best of episode for the year.
Yeah.
For the new year and stuff. It's like even Impact's doing that shit. They're doing best of episodes now. The last 2 weeks.
And honestly, and speaking of a TNA Plus, though, man, I don't know if it's going to be worth it for me because look, having the classic.
It's because they want to pay over $200 to freaking $200 what, a year or some shit.
They almost $220 per year just for the big
$220 a year to watch all the damn pay-per-views.
The only benefit you're going to get out of it is
does it even have the TV Impact broadcast?
I've Google search say they're going to do that Thursdays at 10 o'clock. Hell no, that's not working.
Thursdays at 10.
That's what I've been Googling because right now
from years past. Why do you think one of the factors in ECW failed in 2006? 10 o'clock time slot on a Tuesday. Why do you think Rampage fails now? 10 o'clock time slot, albeit it's on a Friday. But no one watches wrestling at 10 o'clock on a Friday.
No, most people me are in bed for work.
Hell, I don't even watch New Japan shit. I miss Wrestle Kingdom. You want to know why? Because they air theirs over here at 5 o'clock in the morning. Because over there it's obviously 8 o'clock in Japan. So I don't watch New Japan.
And then obviously you're gonna and me and Tyler are gonna be watching the rerun of Elimination Chamber because by the time
I'm not watching it. I am not staying. Like I stay up till like 5, 6 o'clock anyway, but I am not staying up.
I mean, it's kind of funny
just for a wrestling pay-per-view. Like I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it, man.
It's kind of funny because the fact, well, either way, by the time that show's done, I'll already be working by the time the show's done. So,
like, he's like, dude, by the time the main event's there, I'm getting ready for work.
Yeah, I'm already be on the clock anyway. So I mean, shit.
I'm like, dude, that's honestly, like, I get, like, I know our Aussie friend, like, yeah, you have guys have no room to speak because I have to wait till like 1 o'clock in the morning to watch, wrestling. 1 o'clock in the morning is fine. Like if they told us, look, 1 a.m. is the start time for Elimination Chamber, I'm fine with that. Hell, I'll stay up till 5 o'clock watching that. I don't mind that. But waiting until 5 in the morning to watch it?
Most people will be in work
nobody deserves that. Not even England. Not even Australia deserves that.
And let's just hope. And I've always said, hope the Elimination Chamber actually turns out to be a better pay-per-view in Australia than Super Showdown from 2018. Because let's be real, had an okay card, but the main event was just completely god awful.
What card?
The Super Showdown from 2018.
Oh, that was trash. That show was, dude. I fell asleep halfway through it while the stream was playing. That's how bad it was.
I don't remember. Did we even stream that? I don't think we did.
No, the live stream on my phone. We weren't streaming yet. We were not streaming yet until 2020. So I was just I was doing the watch wrestling shit because I didn't have WWE Network at the time, and Peacock wasn't really a thing until the next year. 2021, early 2021, like late 2020, early 2021, I think.
And honestly, that's kind of the biggest fumble by Impact. Like they could at least have something like a Peacock where you can actually.
That was a huge fumble, and that's what I thought TNA Plus was going to be, but no. Pay over $200 for a year. When Peacock, WWE does it right. They go into a service that's already cheap.
And like, shoot,
what is it? $12 a month.
It's like $12 a month.
I'd rather pay. Dude, if I paid for it, like I'd rather pay that. I'd rather pay $12 a month so I can watch, WWE pay-per-views or wrestling pay-per-views in general.
Because I looked at the plans, because if I wanted to, even though I'm still broke, I'm not risking paying $40 for one hard to kill pay-per-view, and then you got No Surrender, which is the following one coming in February. I think mid or late February.
So what's the point of having an app if you're gonna pay what you would pay on cable?
Exactly.
What's the point of having the app? And we were gonna do Impact or TNA Impact, the reboot and the TNA stuff. We were excited for it. Now I can't get it. Now I can't get excited for it because I don't have cable, and I don't, and that would entail us doing the pay-per-views too. But they're expensive as hell, even for the TNA Plus app, which they shouldn't be.
Guess it's like
even when WWE even had their own app, they were dirt cheap with it. $10 a month. They were fine.
You can get like 6 pay-per-views for $10 a month.
Like that was nothing.
I think
dude. I think the whole year's worth of pay-per-views, $10 a month.
I think now what they cut back to 5 per year. I think it is.
Yeah, they cut it from because they cut TLC out. They cut some other stuff out. Great Balls of Fire, obviously gone.
Right,
they haven't done that in a while. Rightfully so. That was a shit pay-per-view. Would even shit your name. That was a nice ED by Kevin Owens there. But yeah, they cut a lot of the pay-per-views out because Triple H and Nick Khan, they rightfully think they don't need that many pay-per-views. They want fans to anticipate the next one.
Basically, quality over quantity, basically, in that
Quality over quantity.
Which
And that's
is
what Nick Khan
smart.
and Triple H is preaching. Quality over quantity. And I love him for it. And who would have thought I'd like Nick Khan?
Even though I know did we give Nick some? I know we gave Nick Khan a little bit of shit in the past.
We gave Nick a little bit of shit because
I don't remember what we gave him shit for whatever reason.
He wanted to get rid of the Peacock deal and go back to pay-per-views.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Which is like $50 like a pay-per-view, which is stupid. And I feel like now he's probably like, dude, I hope now that he had a change of heart, like, dude, that's a stupid move. Because $10 a month, like look what happened when they did the Peacock deal. Nearly everybody already had Peacock. Not everybody had WWE Network. That's why that flopped. Since they moved to Peacock, their pay-per-view buys have gone up.
Exactly.
It's gone up, and that's because a lot of people already have the paid Peacock service for other shows and other movies and other things. Mm-hmm. And now wrestling fans who already have, like, cool, they have wrestling too. Boom. At your disposal, wrestling.
Not just WWE, but like all the classic libraries and all that stuff.
Yeah, I could sit there and watch classic Raw, classic SmackDown. I've been doing Attitude Era shit with you.
Yeah.
Which has been fun. Kind of scarring at times, but fun.
But also makes you question basically what the fuck from a creative standpoint.
Like, what the fuck? How are we done? How as kids were we allowed to watch that? We've said this for months now. Mostly what is it, Pop Rock or some shit?
Oh, Charlie's Sour Bright Color Minis.
I think we like Pop Rocks. I'm like, dude, no.
No shit. I still got a whole freaking bag of candy left over.
Bro, I got Halloween candy. I got Christmas candy. Like, dude, I got candy galore too, brother.
There's some of those words I just love about.
I have my camera right on it too. You see this shit, guys? From Halloween. This shit is from Halloween, bro.
Let's see, what have I got remaining? I got some Nerds. I got the Nerds gummy clusters.
Oh, those hit, bro. Those hit the gummy clusters. Well, they're hit, dude.
Obviously the most underrated candy, lemon heads. I got those. I got sugar cookie flavor Hershey Kisses. Trust me, I know. And the sweet tarts, grape Nerds. Yes, Warheads too. Even though let's be real, those are sour as a motherfucker.
Oh, I hate those.
Oh yeah, trust me. For someone who loves Warheads, don't do 5 at one time because they will fuck your mouth up. Trust me,
I've done that before. They charred my mouth and like shit, dude.
And it took me but I couldn't stop drooling for a couple of days. It's like, damn. And shit. I know how like lifesaver gummy. That's pretty much about it I got. Other than that, I got a couple of lollipops in here. What the fuck are these? I don't know. Some unbranded candy. I got some double bubble gum and the mini chewy sweet tarts. And for some reason, Chuckles jelly candy. Never heard of that in my life. Damn. But yeah, so well, like I said, we appreciate actually for anyone who hung up from last show that we did, and also too, it's also great to see, we're finally getting back on the right path. Well, not say right path is a better term. Because we hit that proverbial wall. I think before the holidays, I think it was, give or take.
It was during the summer. It's usually when the summer months happen. Until like before the holidays too. It's like we always hit like a down point on YouTube, but like it's fine because like the summer months people are out doing shit. They're not watching YouTube, So, but I feel like we didn't promote our stuff that good like we did recently. Like, oh, we need to promote better and get better with that. So we've been
kind of love gummy worms.
right.
Especially sour gummy worms.
Mm-hmm.
Just sort of certain. Oh damn! Nice little double knee. I think Tyler. I think you might be ahead of me.
Oh, he hit a splash.
Nah, nice slow splash. But yeah, man, who would have thought Monday?
Who would have thought he'd be in WWE as a great heel? Who would have thought? Who the hell would have thought that, dude?
But at the same time, you had The Rock taking shots at Roman too on an episode of Raw.
Who would have thought that would happen?
For some reason, that my guts tell me that's going to be set up like a WrestleMania main event or something like that. For whatever reason,
Nope. That's going to be at the elimination chamber. Damn with these headbutts, man.
Both these men are leaving it all in the ring for the right to challenge for your United States Championship. The Royal Rumble and everybody's starting.
1, 2, no.
We have to give Santos Escobar his flowers. You gotta be a little impressed with his resilience, no? I am. Look at cool tattoos. I can see these from this angle. Got a T-Rex tattoo. I like.
What are you getting at there, Logan? I like their tattoos. They got good tattoos.
I don't know.
It sounded like he was just fishing for straws to say something nice. Oh. Ooh, super kick. Uh-oh, time for pop-up powerbomb. Oh, he reverses it. Hurricane Rana. Pop-up powerbomb, bitch. Come on, go for that stunner. Go for that stunner. Come on. Yep. Stunner for you, boy. Kind of a late sell there, but whatever.
Yeah.
And the very obvious finish. We're getting Kevin Owens and Logan Paul for the title. Very obvious. They were in a feud. Very obvious.
And I'm going to say this too. I think we're going to do the next picks and predictions with Ghoulie. I have a gut feeling. So I don't know. Is it just me, or I have this gut feeling where, Roman's getting to the point. We all know how desperate he can be. He needs help from Solo, but at this point, what if Solo doesn't even is hesitant? Because I mean, I don't know. Am I just going crazy? That's because I can just pictures in my head. For whatever reason, actually, Solo kind of not attack The Rock because, like I said, and I even said on Twitter, so look, I'm not even fluent or acknowledged in the Samoan tradition. Like, you don't really attack an elder or something like that.
Yeah, I'm not really into that the Samoan culture as much as you are, because I'm not Samoan. I don't know how it is there in Samoa or
especially the pecking
in that culture. So, it's like the Canucks winning a Stanley Cup. A Stanley Cup.
A Stanley Clock? Is that what I heard from you?
I messed up because I got perplexed with what he just said.
Hey, Carver's a bitch, isn't it?
Carmen's a bitch for ribbing you earlier yesterday on chat. He just knocked him out.
Kevin Owens just KO'd Logan Paul with the cast of that broken right hand.
Go ahead, be like JR. He's using his broken arm as a weapon. Like he did with Edge in 03.
Yeah.
Here in tonight's Vancouver is already electric. It's obvious Kevin Owens has his sights set.
Honestly, that was actually pretty. So far, that's good. Good.
Kill
solid
me
opening
now.
match.
Kill me now. This is the new guy for SmackDown. We're getting Kevin Patrick.
Yep. Unfortunately,
The worst announcer ever.
and then,
Oh my god.
yeah, and as someone who's actually has some Irish in my ancestry, boy, that it's disappointing how clueless this Irish
He is so
potato.
clueless. He called our arena the damn arena. It's the center. The arena's in
Exactly.
Illinois. Well, the arena's somewhere else. See, this story wrote itself.
Yeah,
He took 18 months from him, so he's coming for him.
and the fact that we all thought he was actually going to retire because of the
I thought he was done, and then Survivor Series happened, and I got hyped.
Yep. But
every time he takes like a back bump, I get kind of scared.
like it was like before that. It's like us with when Edge gets
Yeah, when he was doing spears and shit, I'm like, you better watch that neck.
But seeing it, but I think also Ray did say he wanted to change of how he does things.
Yeah, he changed it up a little bit, but also he bulked. Excuse me. He bulked up a lot more. He bulked up a lot more too, so it helps him with like healing and with the bumps not being as like it doesn't like take a detriment off his back. It takes a lot off his back.
Even though and Randy Orton, like he can still go at a high level, even though despite he's not a spring chicken as it used to be.
But we got the lone wolf AJ Styles, man. Crazy. With the lone wolf look.
And low wolf that's jacked.
Dude. AJ out for X amount of months, he gets freaking jacked out of oblivion. Randy out for like 18 months, he gets freaking jacked out of oblivion. Am I the only one that finds his intro like with the drums makes him seem like even more of a complete star?
What for Bobby Lashley? Absolutely.
Yeah. And I think it makes him even more of a complete star with the drums. Dong, 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 dong in the beginning.
Oh yeah.
As he's coming out.
And also, as crazy as it sounds, I think that's probably the best opening match we've seen on a SmackDown in probably
it was
a while.
Great. That's how you do a championship tournament final. That's how you do it.
And especially open up a SmackDown to kick off 2024 hopefully on the right path. Because let's be real, SmackDown's been kind of hit and miss at times, depending on.
I do like how SmackDown's using an old pay-per-view name from our childhood.
Yeah,
from like 2006.
Yeah, I think it's still the same one where I think Edge.
Edge cashed in. He cashed in on Cena, I think, at one time.
And that's the same point where you get the in-ring sex celebration afterwards. So
yeah, two of them.
And honestly, thank God, as kids, like
Ric Flair. No, here's the thing: Ric Flair interrupted the first one, and then Cena interrupted the second one. Why Ric Flair did the first one, I have no idea.
Yeah.
The second one, Cena interrupted, and because he was in a feud with Ric Flair at that time. Because remember, he was cosplaying as freaking Ric Flair, my car broke down. Or you put a leg like on a random hitchhiker or whatever on the street. It's funny as hell.
So we're gonna see another. Looks like we're gonna get another Cody and Shinsuke match on. Fuck! Now I'm conflicted now.
Injected in my veins. I don't care. Injected my veins. I don't care who wins. I don't care who the hell wins.
And that looks
Inject this match in my
looks
vein.
another good show. It's like, fuck. It's like, I'm thinking to myself, like, on one hand, I got the national title game, but that turns out to be ugly. Then,
Do you like? But we basically do all of our we go head first in wrestling now. We're like
yeah, you know that's true.
we barely even do sports that much, but how like I don't know either. That's my problem because we're getting Shinsuke versus Cody again.
And it looks like it's going to be another solid Raw. And then on the other hand, he got the national title match or championship between Washington and fuck.
I'll just say if that game gets ugly and maybe if it goes maybe like 20 to something, like 28-7 at least, turn it off, put on Raw. Dude, that way, like morph it into a Raw. Like, oh, that the national championship didn't happen. We didn't do it. You know, like because that game sucked. But like
Tuesday, I might be actually because let's see what.
Get this 4-win team off my TV.
Thank God that for which 4-win team are we talking about here?
The Patriots.
Oh God.
I got their lottery shit. So I'm in the New England area. It doesn't fucking matter. Their team ain't in it. Our team probably ain't gonna be in it because we're trash on defense, but still. Second fucking time in a row. I'm not playing your shit.
So it looks like Roman's gonna actually. Oh boy, I'm intrigued with what Roman's got to say after getting called out by his cousin.
I just love the absolute level of pettiness he had on Twitter when all he put was a laughing emoji in a post.
Yeah.
I was cracking up. I'm like, that's such a heel Roman thing to do. You just put a laughing emoji on Twitter. Reposting. I think he either reposted that video or he just posted laughing emoji. Like, after the segment actually had happened, he put a laughing emoji. And it was funny. I'm like, yep, that's funny as shit.
And also...
But here's the thing. I was saying on my TikTok, if you guys go to my TikTok, the story writes itself. Because we all know Rock is the real head of the table in real life. Big movie deals. He brings in the money. He brings in the fame. He's the head of the table, so to speak.
Yeah. I mean, technically, when you look at it, I think also too, if you look at it, say from like how the pecking order is, he's pretty much the current elder, I would say, of the Anoa'i family.
It's Roman, it's Brock, Roman, everybody else.
Pretty much.
Or no, it's Rock, like the other Samoans, like before Roman, like Rikishi and all them.
Yeah.
And then it's Roman, and then everyone under him.
They got Usos, the Solo, which for some reason I think Solo's going to be one of those wild cards that for some reason it's something my gut's telling me that Solo is going to not somehow get involved because with The Rock being the quote unquote elder of the family, you don't attack an elder.
You got fucked up on me. I'm sorry. Is that Davari?
It's official at Royal Rumble.
Yo, that was Davari.
Oh, I haven't gotten there yet.
Wait, you'll see him. Davari sighting, bro.
Oh my god.
That was Davari. Holy shit.
I gotta say, Father Time has not done him any little bit justice. If I'm going to be completely honest.
You know what would be kind of cool knowing this? They need to make a faction of Logan, Austin, and Grayson Waller. That would be cool.
They'll be calling funny at the same time if they get triple punched.
Be funny as hell too at the same time, yeah.
Here comes Cameron.
And then have Kevin Owens again do the 3-punch thing. I'll be like, yeah, that's the Three Stooges now.
God,
punch like him.
God, Davari, boy, that's
he still good too, man.
Yeah, even though he might got a little bit bigger in terms of his jowl area, but that's the only thing we'll point
He
out.
still
But
good,
just
though. I mean,
it's like,
it's whatever.
damn. So it's kind of also crazy too. Like we've seen a Davari sighting. We look back that Tommaso Ciampa was freaking. I still can't I can't picture it. Look, picture So Cold with hair was one thing. I still can't get out of my head. But Tommaso Ciampa actually with a full head of hair. I'm sorry, but that just never does not gonna sit well with me. But
A highlight of 2023 was linking up with two of the greatest superstars and the greatest tag team in WWE.
And the funniest, thanks to Montez. And the funniest.
even though who's got a
So our resolution is very simple. We are going to fight for, and we are going to take everything that we deserve in 2020.
Please give them the tag titles and give freaking Bobby Lashley the damn world title. Please.
See, Bobby Dawson now, we're going to hop on the trend.
I should. I'm
Give
already.
these guys the damn titles, please. All three of them, give them titles.
See, Bobby, they know we're going to hop on the trend. But we're going to fast forward the part where we think that the grass is much greener on the other side. So, but what we will do is take full advantage of every opportunity when it comes to capturing championship.
I don't know. It's. Is it just me or hasn't Bobby been much better than what he done his first run, but back in 06 or something like that? He hasn't really changed much since then, but I think.
Big Money Bob.
Yeah.
That's what he called them. Big Money Bob.
I'm sorry, but that does not. Nah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Angelo. Love you, dude, but that does not. I don't really care for that nickname. Wait a minute. What's this? Oh, hell. So I guess Bobby and the Street Profits are face again. Oh, I like your new hair, Scarlett.
Damn.
Oh, shit. They're back. AOP is back. AOP is back. AOP is back. And they brought back Paul Ellering, too, as manager.
Oh, my Lord.
Let's freaking go, dude. Paul Ellering, AOP, Authors of Pain are back, man. Let's go.
I don't know if they're going to have this as that a faction carrying across an AOP. Shoot, now I'm sold now for crying out loud.
This has been rumored for I guess like 2 weeks, and now it's here. AOP and Karrion Kross are working together in a faction.
And AOP, another team.
Uh-oh.
This is a super collider.
Oh. See, that's how you book a new faction, a new heel faction right there. That's how you do it. Exactly. Just lay waste on the talent. But it looks like Bobby and the Street Profits are face again after being heel for like a short time.
I got to see.
Wow.
I'm glad to see AOP back because boy, Toppa. Not say drop.
They had that missed opportunity in the pandemic era.
Opportunity you could have had.
Holy shit! AOP is back, and what the hell? Did she have contacts in her eyes?
I think so.
Yo, she looks sick. That's badass, Scarlett.
Now at this point, now you can actually believe Karrion Kross with this new faction for.
Dude, this is going to help both AOP and Karrion Kross for sure.
Because you ain't kidding.
Yo, under the tutelage of Triple H and not Vince, this is gonna help both these guys that basically got screwed by guys.
Probably one of the greatest managers of all in WWE history as a
Paul
whole.
Ellering, legendary. You know who he managed before Altars of Pain?
The Legion of Doom.
The goddamn Road Warriors, man.
So SmackDown last September. Oh, okay.
Oh, this is when they put him out of the commission, and now he's back as like kind of like a tweener. He's kind of a tweener, though. To me, I don't think he's a heel. I think he's kind of a tweener.
Yeah, that's what kind of. Yeah, I don't
like
think
he wants Roman, but he'll stop at nothing to attack the people in front of him to get to Roman. So I think he has good intentions, but he's like going about it like a heel, kind of.
I would say he's more of an aggressive babyface, if that makes more sense.
God, to me, he's more of a tweener because he had no reason to attack LA Knight. The only reason is because he's in front of him. He wants Roman too. And have you noticed he attacked LA Knight and not Randy? Because it seems like LA Knight jumped in front of AJ.
Yeah.
And AJ was pissed about it. And he's rightfully pissed.
And also too, Jimmy Uso has a new shirt out with no yeet. So he finally got it. Like a no yeet.
No yeet.
But I don't know how they're gonna do it with AJ, but if you can let him kick heads, I'm all for it.
Yeah, dude, this match is gonna be badass, dude. The winner earns the undisputed W title shot at Royal Rumble. Yep.
And also, boy, I'm very excited for the Royal Rumble this year because I'm intrigued.
Here comes a woman you should never fuck with ever.
Well, I haven't gotten there yet, so I'm still behind you. So
the OT is still a thing, even though AJ is not even in the group now.
Yeah, weird.
Odd. So who's the de facto leader now? Is it her? Is it one of the?
I guess
good brothers?
I think it just might be. It's also kind of crazy too when you look at Doc Gallows. The fact that it's like, her start out as Fest is probably the most.
He starts off the match like, and then the bell rings like, goes ape shit.
I never liked the gimmick, and I didn't like Jesse either. Even though I did like the theme song called Biscuits and Gravy because
and Gravy. That theme is awesome.
They had a theme song called Biscuits and Gravy. Like, damn. I hope it's country gravy with sausage in it.
That's what I'm thinking of. It's most likely country gravy because that was a country gimmick.
And they actually had a couple too. I think at that point you also had Jimmy Wang Yang. Even though
I love Jimmy Wang Yang, bro. He was funny as hell.
You know, you got to give him some props for pulling off a redneck, despite the fact that it's Vince's stereotypes and all this nonsense. Have a career. And it's
he was like, I made it like a typical Asian that knows karate. He said in a southern accent too.
That's what.
But I'm as country as country can get. I'm like, what the karate? I'm like, Vince, did you write this shit?
Or if it was him, but if it was Jimmy Wang, that'd have been fun. That's funny.
Wait. They're putting all the Spider-Man on freaking. Oh, let's go.
That's been already on Disney Plus.
I missed that. Oh yeah, that's right. I told you about it.
They put on Disney Plus,
but I saw the ad, so like it's actually real now to me. Now it's weird. I haven't used Disney Plus in like a hot minute. I didn't know how true the reports were.
I think I don't know if I actually said this too, but I'm going to say this right now. I think Marissa Tomei is another one that actually aged pretty well over the years. I mean, fun. She was absolutely.
Was she 50? She doesn't even look 50. I'm like, what?
use for future.
How
And the
are you
fact is,
You liar?
her and Joe Pesci were just a funny bunch of my cousin Vinny's like, so are you making fun of me? No, I'm not fucking making fun of you. And it's like,
No,
they can, like,
there had to have been like a bunch of bloopers in that movie with them two.
I could
Like,
imagine.
there had to have been a bunch of bloopers. I think I seen that
And-
movie one time. Funny as shit too.
I mean, the only other Joe Pesci movies I've seen, or he was actually, well, Goodfellas is one of them, which was fucking fantastic.
Classic.
Home Alone, you got to throw that in there.
You gotta watch Home Alone at least once a Christmas. At least once.
I've watched like 15, almost like 20 times.
Dude,
for
I've
Christmas.
watched it like 30 times. Like, damn.
Even if it's not Christmas, I'll still watch Home Alone. Both,
Dude, that's how good of a movie it is.
The others are a bunch of bullshit, basically.
Now, the third one was okay, in my opinion. The third one was okay. It wasn't the same as the first two, but it was okay. The fourth one and the fifth one, they're excluded. They're excluded. Get out of my face. You're not in that franchise. Get out of here.
And also, too, Kevin or Macaulay Culkin is also winning at life too. The fact he scored it. Oh god, who did Brenda saw? Hang on, I'm trying to go back. Oh wait, is it? No, London Tipton. Why?
How did you score her, bro?
And the fact
But you know what? But you know what, though? She found him at his lowest and saved him. So I commend her for it. You saved that man's life.
And that kid literally looks like fucking Kevin. I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
But and it's also what's also great too that he had his fictional mom actually induct him for his Hollywood Walk of Fame star. It's like, damn. But yeah. And
also, not gonna lie. Keith Lee, you lucky motherfucker. Leave it at that.
Oh, she's very also
leave it at that.
Oh, she's also funny on TikTok as well. Like, she'll just find a way
She's
to
hilarious. She's hilarious on TikTok.
I think her. Who else? Kathy is also kind of pretty funny too.
Who?
With her and Dakota.
Oh, Kathy, yeah.
Kathy Kelly and Dakota Kai.
Ooh. You're spinning back. Here's a trash can, bitch. Oh, there's the mist. Now that was a great return. Come out of like here's your gift, bitch. Boom, attacking them. We're back. Uh-oh. Apparently that the name change of hers is her idea.
What
does it mean something in like her native language or something? I forgot what it meant. For Mia Yin. Now Michin. It means something in, I think Korean or something.
Yeah, I think it's a Korean term.
And it was a name change on her terms. So I'm okay with the name change.
Because originally we thought, oh, that sounds really stupid. But now seeing the kind of give.
And then we found out like later on that night, we're like, yeah, it was a Korean term that she wanted to use for her name. I'm like, all right, that makes a little bit more sense. I don't hate it.
So Michin in terms of an informal definition is someone who is crazy or insane. That's basically what it means in Korean.
Oh, so I don't know if this is an unpopular opinion, but Io Sky's entrance theme hits hard, bro.
I think it's better than her NXT one, quite honestly.
That's why they quickly changed it in NXT, because that shit was terrible. And they changed it to that like bass bumping theme that she has now. I'm like, this shit's nice.
And what's next? You're gonna pull.
I'm like, this shit hits.
You are dealing with a very dangerous opponent in Michin. It's Michin's biggest match of her entire career. Michin's going to find out a great deal about herself. Can she rise to the occasion? Can Michin?
And also, too, to kick off also 2024, who would have thought Dolph Ziggler showed up in New Japan? So that's a whole nother
thing. I got a prick like every wrestling fan. Like when I found it out the next day, oh my god, I can't speak. The next day, I found it out. I'm like, holy shit, Dolph Ziggler's in New Japan?
Boy,
I'm like, this must have happened when I was asleep, because obviously it did. It was like 5 in the morning.
Yes, it was during Wrestle Kingdom. I think he had a bit of a spat with
David Finlay.
Yeah,
He had a fight with David Finlay. I'm like, I'm like, he's going after a championship. I only saw the part where he was cutting a promo, holding the title. I'm like, who? But who was he fighting backstage though? And Goldie was like, oh, that's David Finlay. I'm like, oh, that makes sense.
oh, nice little.
And I never knew that Fit Finlay was his dad
Neither did I.
until I saw it in the comments. Like, is there any relation to Fit Finlay in the comments? And somebody else said, oh yeah, that's his son. I go, what?
Honestly, that you gotta be kidding me, because when I think, because let's bro, Fit Finlay is I think in the mid 2000s, and also another guy that I'm going to give a lot of credit towards for the women's of how he actually built the women's division.
He took it, but the company made him take the job as a joke because they didn't think highly of the women back then. But he was like, I'm gonna make them badass, and he did.
Yeah, him and
double stop.
Ooh, him and obviously another one I think no one really talks about. Give him credit, Tyson Kidd, because him and Natalia were kind of help train some of the new upcoming generation.
Hell, they were training somebody recently. I forgot who it was.
I think Jake Cargill's already currently with training.
Jake Cargill, yeah, that's who it was. That's exactly who it was.
Wait till that debut, and you can. I just wanted to see. I cannot wait to see Jake Cargill with some ass.
Dude, she is going to go crazy, dude. She's going to go crazy.
Especially in the Triple H regime. Shit.
Oh, she's going to be a freaking star.
Meechin taking to the fly. So far, decent little match. Like I said, not really too much care. Look, I like me, and don't get me wrong, just I don't know. I got it.
I thought I was okay. I had a concussion. Sometimes it's hard to tell on your own. Don't mess with your melon. If you had any.
Don't mess with your melon, Rob. You'll get a concussion.
Trust me, dude. Trust me, I have a bald spot on the top of my head when I was a kid. When I had 3 staples put in when I cracked my skull open, and when I was as a 5-year-old on a stone. Yeah, I literally have a bald spot at the top of my head. I don't know if you can see it, where I had 3 staples put in as a kid. Because for me, I was not paying attention to where I was going because I was riding my bike right across one of my adopted grandmother's lawn, not paying attention. There was a stone lighthouse in front of me and cracked my head open.
You fucking klutz.
You know me. Here's the thing about me.
So I got no room to fucking speak either because I'm a klutz too.
Oh yeah, Mr. I like to.
Yeah, I'm lucky. Like every time I fall, I don't crack my fucking shit open though. I'm happy about that.
Yeah, the fact you triple carpet with socks on. Tell me how's that even possible?
No. You know what happened? My foot was on the hardwood floor one time. My other foot was on the carpet. My left foot decides to go slide this way. I fall forward.
I'm sorry.
What makes it more funny? You know what makes it more funny? My mom saw that shit and pointed and laughed.
I'm surprised she did.
I'm like, well, thanks, Mom. I'm like, I don't blame her though, because I'm gonna laugh my ass off too. And I did end up laughing my ass off too.
Okay, this is interesting. Dan Aykroyd, Jim. What the hell?
Yeah, but it's all that new shit and it's stupid. For old people.
Oh, history of the world in 6 glasses. Oh, jeez. But yeah, for me, that's how sometimes I wonder, like, you falling almost busting your ass. And I was like, man, I could have wished I could caught that on camera. That's
what Mom told me. She goes, man, I wish I had my phone out. I'm like, really? Thanks, Mom. When that happened.
Oh shit!
And then there's one time too. I laugh about it now. Like when I was in high school, one time it was in Gloucester. I was going to the nurse and I had crutches, like the hand crutches I used to walk with.
I think I remember
Crutch
that.
I went forward, damn near busting my knee. You tried not to laugh. I'm like in pain. You just see the crutch go. Whoop! I go forward. Yeah, it was hilarious. Now, but the crutch goes. And I go.
Like ass over, like head over heels. I'm sorry.
I went, and I'm like trying to save myself. I dropped the crutch. I'm like trying to.
Because I'm one of those people that's like, I don't, I like see someone fall and hurt themselves. Because here's the thing about me. Because
You're one of those people that laugh first and ask if they're okay second.
Yeah, and
That's
here's
the
the thing.
thing.
Because I get this from my mom a lot. Because I am my mom. Well, I have more of my mom's side than anything else. Because when my mom was a kid and stuff like that, every time
you fall,
I'm sorry, I cannot picture to get that out of my head now. God,
what me freaking falling?
You're so-
Like,
the
dude, I completely. What's that? I ate shit pretty much.
Pretty much.
I pretty much completely ate shit, landed on the floor. My crutch went.
I'm holding my laughing because knowing that if I laugh,
You're laughing, and then I'm like, dude, I'm hurting. My knee hurts. And they're like, dude, you okay? I'm like, dude, my knee is hurting right now. It's cramping. So I'm like, I'm into the nurse anyway. I'm gonna make sure this shit ain't broken.
Well,
and lo and behold, all I needed was ice because it was a little bit swollen, but all I needed was ice, and I was fine.
See, and for those who kind of get to know me, I'm not one kind of person like if you fall and bust your ass, I'm gonna laugh at you because I don't, for some reason, through my mom's side, we don't have sympathy. We just laugh at other people's pain for whatever freaking reason.
It's not really don't have sympathy. You have sympathy for people, but if they fall and they're okay, then you don't need sympathy. But if they fall and they break something, you're like, oh shit, after a while. But like,
oh god, what a German suit.
It's not immediately like, dude, are you okay? Like, nothing like that.
Damn, nice little German suplex on the.
She just steps right over her. Uh-oh, she's climbing up. Best moonsault. Not really the best moonsault, but can you slip? Oh, god damn! She ate boots. Oh, Snapdragon suplex. 1, 2, no. 2 count. Michin almost won the title.
Oh, got them.
Yeah, she ate boots to the face. Snapdragon. Uh-oh, she's about to end it all here. Uh-oh, she's got her up for a power driver. No. Reverses it into, turn her around into a double knees to the face. 1, 2, no. Honestly, this match is like kind of sluggish, but kind of like okay-ish. It's okay, but there's some sluggish spots.
But you also have the same, sluggish. But you got to think too, like it's been what almost, and these women are spent.
Yeah, we're in that point in the match where they're spent. So I'm not gonna like beat around. I'm not gonna like beat them up about it.
I mean, look, they're giving their all just.
They're giving it. They're giving it their best, and I respect them for it. Uh-oh. Is she about to go with a Styles Clash off the top?
And oh boy, that
Styles Clash off the top.
Oh my lord.
1, 2. Oh, hands on the rope. She nearly won the match. She nearly won the title. She nearly did it. Damn. You should have turned her over the other way. But then again, she probably grabbed the other rope. She just pulled her. Oh no! Oh god damn! She face full of floor. Ah. Oh, double knees again. Double knees a third time. She's spamming double knees today. Jesus.
Oh god. I
just walk on top of her.
I
Uh-oh.
really hate how. Look,
Dude, she like completely ate the floor. Completely ate that floor.
oh god, like that just makes me not say cringe, but just
And Io Sky retains.
not a surprise there. But
Wasn't
good
really
win.
surprised. But it was a good match. But
I mean,
that one spot, that made me cringe.
Oh yes, Aaron, let's eat some mat.
You're gonna eat a face full of mat. Like, I respect Mission for trying to commit there.
But
Jesus,
I'm-
look at
I'm
they're gonna show
afraid-
it again. They completely just eat the mat.
That's are we gonna pull that same Saturday night schedule?
And
let's
yes,
see, let's
that's
see.
right. That's an exactly right. That's an exact right analogy there, Corey Graves. It's like belly flopping into an empty pool.
Yeah, that's
That's an exact right analogy there.
Oh, and the fact she
Graves.
bounced too, which is I'm surprised how she didn't even lose a freaking tooth eating.
Dude, I'm surprised she didn't bust her face.
Exactly.
I mean, given that there's a mat there, but like still,
and
it's
we
like
all, we
that.
all,
Dude, those mats are like that thin.
yeah, it's very thin.
If you see them pull them up, they're like that thin.
It's not like where I would say if you go no, the Attitude Era had pretty much had the same match back then too as what they have now.
They did, but they were a darker color.
Yeah,
That was the thing. They were a darker color. But it's the same mat.
I'm trying to think.
At the head of the table, one must be invited to a dinner of relevancy.
Oh, he's saying, Paul Heyman saying, for one to sit at the head of the table, they have to sit at the table of relevancy.
It's just like everybody else.
The Rock is like everybody else.
To the headline.
He's trying to shortcut to the headlines.
Today,
Mm.
one, date Taylor Swift. Two, call out Roman Reigns.
The first one being Travis Kelce that he just name dropped.
Roman Reigns.
He goes, one, date Taylor Swift. Two, call out Roman Reigns.
Damn me.
Dude, he called out freaking Travis Kelce.
What the hell did Travis Kelce have to deal with anything?
I don't know.
So far, I think we're.
What did Travis Kelce do there, Paul? Paul,
Uh,
Heyman, Mr. Heyman. What did Travis Kelce do to you, bro?
I don't know, man. But so far, this has actually been a good SmackDown. I've been really enjoying what I've seen so far in the first hour. And I know we say that a lot because it's like, and later in the show, that's where I guess you see the breaking point, or how do I explain this?
Again, that is a huge pause. That is a huge pause, and I wish they would stop saying that. Whoever wins is gonna get smashed by Roman Reigns. Pause. Again, pause. Pause. I'm gonna keep saying pause every time you say smash. Pause.
Smash.
Pause. Seriously, this man, Paul Heyman, he is a god when it comes to promos.
I mean, shoot. Why do you think for me,
Hey,
he's another guy that needs to be in the WWE.
Hey, wait a minute. Yes, boy. They're coming up next.
Oh, for
They're
fuck's
next.
sake.
They're next.
The one tag team from a gimmick perspective, I fucking hate.
Dude,
Now,
they're funny.
I'm sorry, I can't take them seriously. I would rather freaking watch a
That's the point. They're supposed to be hilarious. The guys you can't take seriously.
Can't take two guys seriously.
It's supposed to be a funny gimmick, Rob. You're not supposed to take it seriously.
Freaking Breezango 2.0 is basically what I freaking call it.
Breezango got over too.
Yeah,
So-
that was the most mind-boggling thing how that group tag team even got over.
Because the Fashion Police was funny. The whole thing was funny. You can't take wrestling serious the majority of the time.
Even Dirty
You're
Dango
over here
nowadays,
sounding like God, dude. You're over here sounding like Jim fucking Cornette right now.
Yeah, well, that's like I said, that's the
Like,
only tag team
bro, you're not supposed to take wrestling
like.
serious all the damn time. It's entertainment.
Well, I was gonna say
If entertainment didn't have comedy, movies would probably be kind of boring. TV shows
yeah,
would be kind
true.
of boring.
Yes, I will. Wow, money changed. Just keeping it real.
I love how the guy who plays Bob in Bob's Burgers is doing all these voiceovers, even for a Progressive commercial, and he sounds like himself in every one of them. It's like, dude, change up your voice, man. You're a voice actor.
Because like, you got Bob from Bob's Burgers, you got Archer for whatever reason, which boy, that's
You got the freaking bird from this new Progressive commercial for some reason. Yeah, but his two big roles was like Bob and Bob's Burgers and Archer.
Let's put Archer, which is fucking hilarious because he just pretty much just like Figgis and somehow catch random strays from Archer.
Dude, I love that one part when he asked for a grilled cheese and he just started crying because his boss said no.
That's what I was just laughing my ass off.
And then he just cut to the pan frying the grilled cheese.
And then you also had the was it Krieger? I think was his name. The dude was so freaking like so pent up. If you catch my meaning, for whatever reason, I don't like you're gonna have to watch Archer for those who have not seen it because that shit's funny. But
it should be on Hulu.
Yeah. Oh, for fuck's sake!
Again, this commercial is so uncomfortable to watch.
Oh, was Skip Bayless talking about the Cowboys and Niners at the funeral?
Why does this team play bad and you're at a funeral? Bro, like, this ain't the time or the place, man. That commercial's all kinds of fucked
Your brain's
up.
full of... Yeah, you know what? That's actually true. If your brain's full of sports and there's nothing else in there, shoot.
It's like me going to the funeral. Like, my Eagles suck. I don't want to talk anymore. Huh?
And people look at you and say, "What the fuck did you just say?" Yeah.
Oh fuck! They kicked me out of the funeral. They would have kicked me out of the funeral. Come on. Can we please end this group already? I'm starting to get sick of them.
So it looks like we're gonna Sammy and Ricky Starks next Wednesday on Dynamite, and also return to Daly's place too at the same time. I want to point that out.
And also, good news, people. TBS finally works for me.
Yeah, so Tyler will be back on Wednesday for Dynamite.
Yeah, I will be back. I will be back this Wednesday for you guys. Sorry that I didn't break the news on TikTok for you guys. That I didn't do Dynamite this week. Only Rob did because of the TBS app. But I got it working for you guys. You know, I'll be back on Wednesday. That would be a 6 spot. That would be a 6 spot, Bianca. Her going for a KOD on the top rope, eliminating somebody in the Royal Rumble. That would be a 6 spot. I admit that.
I'm gonna say this too. Not gonna lie, I think Bianca's got some really nice outfit choices too, each and every week.
Dude, I was gonna say that. She always kills it with the outfits. She always kills it.
God damn, Montez, what the fuck?
Montez, you lucky motherfucker. Another one.
Well, minus that or not him seeing him, the bear is hurting his soul. So that's all.
It's relatable if you're a Bears fan. But honestly, their new Hulu reality show is probably gonna be hilarious too.
Dude, I cannot wait for that because that.
And I hate reality TV, but the one show that I normally watch is reality TV basis, Ms. and Mrs.
Because it's funny.
That shit's funny. It's funny.
Even though,
but then the Montez and Bianca one, that's probably equally as funny. Also, we're back to yes boy. I know you hate him. I know you hate him. I'm gonna torture you.
You're gonna look from a wrestling perspective. They're fine in the ring, but give them better fucking gimmicks for crying out loud.
Dude, it's an hilarious gimmick. Not every wrestling gimmick has to be serious, bro.
Since when did they add a disco theme to this shit?
Since NXT.
This is not But then again, if you brought up like John Travolta from Saturday Night Fever, but that's a whole that would be making it even more funny.
Oh shit! It's Tyler Bate.
Damn. So Tyler Bate on the main.
You know what I'm doing there, brother.
That's true. That's also, by the way, too, for those who not remember the feud that these two had back in NXT UK.
Oh, money feud. Now they're teaming together on Smackdown.
Like a little bit of nice little recall from NXT UK when they actually. I think Tyler Bate was what? I think 19. I think at the time
he was the very first UK champ, the very first, and then he dropped it to Butch, and then Butch dropped it to Gunther.
Boy, Gunther's debut on NXT UK, boy, that was something else.
Money.
Oh,
dude, that even though I like his new theme, he hasn't had a bad theme yet. His former theme, when it was just classical music, was freaking intimidating.
You notice
you were like, oh shit, somebody's gonna get killed in the ring. Somebody's gonna get killed in the ring.
So Tyler Bate on the main roster. Jeez, I never had that on my bingo card for 2024.
I didn't have that either. I thought it would be like
this was like kind of
probably like I thought it'd be probably like a returning Sheamus or something. I didn't think it'd be I didn't think it'd be either.
And also too, little fun fact, never seen the battle of the UK products. Pretty Deadly from England. All England.
I think that's why it fits so well, because all four of these guys are UK wrestling based. They wrestled in the UK and are from the UK, so it fits.
I think another.
We're like you said, we're seeing four of the UK's finest in the ring right now.
Even though I've seen I only found about like Pete Dunne / Butch through NXT UK and that little tournament that they had. And it's the same thing with Tyler Bate, but Pretty Deadly was towards the last couple of years. But I think if you're going to ask me, like another team should be called, hopefully be called up soon. Give me the Gala, give me the Gallus boys, give me the Scottish ass kickers.
Oh, I love Gallus, man.
What?
Don't mess with Gallus, dude. Do not mess with Gallus.
Ooh, nice. Oh God. Oh God, I would be. Well, oh God. Oh, nice.
Okay. I don't like Kevin Patrick, but that shit was funny.
And time for joint manipulation. Why? Like, dude,
I will say this. What Kevin Patrick says is hilarious. It's a callback. He goes, because it was like, Corey Graves like he almost broke his arm. He goes, and Kevin Patrick goes, maybe he needs a wheelchair. Because remember when that shit happened when he broke his arm that he like used a wheelchair? That shit was hilarious.
And finally, actually, smart remark from Kevin Patrick for a change.
That shit was funny. That shit was. I'm like, all right, that was a zinger there. That was a zinger, Kevin Patrick. I will give you that. and then at the end, though, the funny thing is at the end of the whole thing, it was like he gets up out of the wheelchair, he goes, and his partner goes, he can walk. I'm like, he broke his arm. He broke his arm. He didn't break anything. He broke his arm. He always could walk.
The fact he had a broken arm with a wheelchair, like now from a
This shit was hilarious,
face value
dude.
perspective, that doesn't make any sense, but it's still funny nonetheless.
Dude, that's what makes it funny, because he was such a doofus that he thought the rest of his body broke because he broke his arm. So he just used a wheelchair. It's hilarious.
But yeah.
Nobody cares about the Chiefs lifer. Get him off my screen.
Oh, the what are you talking about? The
The
Papa
Nick
John's
Wright
commercial?
doofus. The Nick Wright doofus. Give him off my screen.
I got a Papa John's commercial with the cheesy calzone bullshit. Oh, now I just got that too. But yeah, so give a little quick shout out to the 3 people that are watching, especially from me and Tyler's Twitter too. Like I said, we're coming to you live from not just from our channel, even Twitch as well, and also check out us on Twitter as well for those who are catching this on Twitter as well, which is great to see people coming in. What the hell? Farmer wants. Is that Fox or just not having any original ideas anymore?
Fox is starting to lack. Fox is starting to lack in quality. I'm seeing it like with different shit.
It's not. It doesn't really.
It doesn't hit like it used to. Fox's TV shows and stuff.
911. I mean, 911 actually was a pretty good show they had. You go back in the day.
They dropped that show and they moved that. They dropped that show and they moved that to freaking ABC. Like, what was the point?
Else?
Yo, you guys are both owned by Disney. Why would you move it from Fox to? I'm like, that was stupid. The only thing they kept is Lone Star. That's it.
That was actually pretty. That's pretty okay.
Lone Star is pretty good.
I mean, I still like NCIS, even though it's really kind of harder now without Ducky. Quite honestly,
dude, that whole show. I watched like a trailer for like the new season of that show. I'm like, they really jumped the shark with this show, didn't they?
A bit.
Because they got like all new characters. I'm like, who is this?
Yeah, like what happened? Like what? Is Abby's?
Because all I know is the one guy died. The one person left. I forgot who it was. She left because of like disputes or something. Another one left to do other shit. Basically, the entire original cast is gone. I'm like, this is not even NCIS anymore. This is something different. Oh, what an uppercut. Diving uppercut by Tyler Bate there.
Nice little head scissors tape.
Bro was short as hell, but he's strong as hell.
I mean, they call him the big strong boy.
He's the big strong boy.
And the nice little knee lit. Oh my lord.
Alright, now I get why that's such a short joke. That's something you would tell a little kid. Big strong boy. You're a big strong boy, little kid. I get why it's a short joke now. I get why it's a short joke. Damn it. He's owning the short stuff. He's owning the short.
I mean, shit. And it looks like we're going.
Oh, yep. Sandwich with kicks. Oh, here we go. Tandem offense. I love when he does that shit. He bounces off the rope using the top of his fucking head.
I think it's his shoulders.
No, he bends his. It's the top. His top of his head hits the ropes. He bounces off.
Double into Guri.
That shit is nice. It's not even his shoulders. It's the top of his head. He dives headfirst into the rope. Top of his head hits the rope. He bounces off. Somehow lands on his feet, and then he goes.
Oh,
and hits a clothesline.
And let's say we're going for.
It looked like he was going for a twist of fate there. And then, oh no, I hate this spot. I hate this spot. Oh, damn. He broke his fingers.
What? 1, 2, no. I'm sorry, but anyone that does any sort of joint manipulation, no, thank you.
Is that a pile driver? That's an underhook, bro. That's not a. That's an underhook. It wasn't even a pile driver. It was a double underhook. Jesus, learn your wrestling moves, Kevin Patrick. Jesus Christ.
Oh,
Or
it's
it wasn't an
Tyler.
underhook. What was it? That's not a power. That's not a pile driver though.
It's a Tyler Driver 98 or 97, which is basically a double
Oh, it is
underhook
the
slam.
Tyler Driver 98. That's what it is.
It's basically a double underhook slam. Basically, that's what it
It's
is.
yeah. He calls it a Tyler Driver 98 because 98 is the year he was born. He's the same age as me.
Jeez. Yep. Yeah, decent little match, but good win for Tyler Bates' debut. Even though I never had Tyler Bates even debut on the main roster on my bingo card, because I never would have thought.
I don't think it's a main roster call up though. I think it's just like a one-off appearance. I mean, he should be ready for the main roster anyway. He's been in NXT for like the longest freaking time.
And it's the same thing with Braun Breaker, but the problem is, it's like, what are they going to get? And that's kind of what worries me a little bit under Triple H. Like, what are they going to give, or like, what are they going to give Braun Breaker if they do decide to call him up? Like, where are you going to put him, or what storylines you're going to put him in?
I wouldn't hoist him immediately in the main event spot. That's what I think. I wouldn't hoist him immediately there. I feel like I would give him like minor feuds here and there to start, and then give him that main roster, like the main event spot later down the
Braun
line.
Breaker screams main event easy, just from the look and the talent. But rightfully so. A night. You know, as much as I know we hate Roman as the champion, but one thing I will give Roman Reigns a lot of credit for, he makes a lot of people look good when people wrestle him. You gotta at least give him something.
And plus, people want to hate Roman as champ because, you know, the part-time thing. I exclude that because of the cancer shit.
And plus, too, and he also wrestled with him while he was like super banged up at the same time. So he's been kind of getting to the. Do you really want to risk him calling injury prone? Because I mean,
I don't. Somebody at Roman's caliber, he's been on TV more often than not, you know. And also, I wouldn't call cancer scares injury prone. Anybody could randomly get cancer, you know.
Well, that's coming up next. Is that triple threat match?
Even the amount of conditioning doesn't avoid cancer if you have cancer scare. It can just pop up out of nowhere. That's the thing. But with like leg injuries, arm injuries, yeah, you can avoid that. So I could call it injury prone. But he's never been injury prone. Also, no, I'm not getting those because those are like $500 freaking. I ain't got that kind of money.
Stay winning.
As much as it pains me, I want that Eagle belt, but no, I can't afford it.
I might think it's also kind of crazy too. I might go out on a limb and actually find like a belt and do like and like literally make an own picks and predictions type of. I'll make a literal championship belt for the picks and predictions.
But here's the problem though that I have with that.
Yeah, well, I know.
Shipping.
Yeah.
How am I going to get the belt? How am I going to give it to you if I lose the belt?
Yeah, true.
I think we should all like have like, or like we both should like I think like we all should like you know, you make belts for like every one of us, and then like if we win the title, we get to hoist the belt on stream. And if we don't, then we just leave it somewhere.
That's where my brain was. That's kind of where my brain was brainstorming that idea.
Yeah. So we don't have to. We can completely avoid shipping.
Yeah,
we just all have our own belts that if we win, we get to hoist it on stream.
But yeah, that's true.
But we just don't tell anybody that they're all different belts. Oh wait, we're on stream, aren't we? Never mind. Scratch that idea. Seriously though. Yeah, I think we should just all make our own like, or you should make like our own belts.
I mean, it's
and just have it
I've been
like
thrilled
every
thinking
one of us
about
have
that.
our, so we can just like avoid shipping.
Yeah.
That's too much
Actually.
work.
And
So
but SmackDown so far, I mean, kind of been enjoying it so far through the first hour and 26. Well, taking 25 minutes at the time we were streaming.
damn, it's already 9:30. Holy shit!
Yeah.
I didn't even realize that.
After this, I'm going straight to fucking bed because I gotta work. I gotta be up at 6 a.m. tomorrow morning.
Hey, that's fine, bro. That's fine, man. You got
And
work.
And also at the same time, thank God I took a after work nap. For some reason, naps as adults they just hit differently for whatever reason.
Right.
Even though, yeah.
Hey, Rob.
Yo.
I got a question for you, right? You ready? And this is for everybody in the stream too.
Shoot.
It says sex is great. But have you ever heard Stone Cold Steve Austin's theme music hit when he wasn't expecting it?
What?
It says sex is great. It's a post on Facebook. So sex is great, but have you ever heard Stone Cold Steve Austin's theme music hit when you weren't expecting it?
No, I
basically
wouldn't.
saying his theme when you're not expecting it is better than sex.
Oh my! I'm gonna say no comment because
I got no comment either because I never had sex. So.
Well, who's boy. I'm not gonna go in further detail, but because I can't say anything because I had it once or twice, but that's besides them. That's here nor there.
It's nobody's place too. I get it. Nobody's place. Who were doing these visits, these bound chicka wow wow visits with people. All right. You don't know what we're brown chicken brown cowing. All right.
Yep.
171 million views for The Rock's return on social media. I was part of that because I shared that shit like water on Facebook.
So over 100.
Ashanti's back. Ashanti Adonis.
Oh, that doofus.
I don't know what my face is here. I feel lost.
Oh.
I feel sorry. I'm hungry. Starving.
I don't think Ashanti was that bad. I think the only person that really killed Hit Row was Top Dollar.
I was going to say B-Fab.
B-Fab, she's okay. The problem was needing a little bit of work, but keep her away from the ring. Keep her as a manager, but keep her away from the ring. She's a Paul Heyman, not a wrestler.
Or the fact that you had LA Knight pretty much saying he had a boy ever lived.
He said that flat out. She was horny on SmackDown.
On a PG then again.
On a PG fucking product.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the hell, LA Knight? This PG, bro. Watch your fucking hell. Oh, random Cameron Grimes appearance, which he only appears like once every month, apparently.
So we got Bailey and Bianca next week. That should be. It looks like a decent.
Fucking finally, dude. Freaking finally. They're booking Angel and Humberto again. Let's go. Finally, dude.
Grayson Waller.
Yeah, he's a darker. He's basically the damn the lone guy, the lone wolf character that he was in Impact. Darker gear.
I completely forgot he even had that in TNA Impact.
Yeah, he had it for like a year, and then he went. And it really didn't stick that well, but it stuck enough where they turned him face again after a while. He was badass in this though. He's badass as hell.
I like his WWE theme, but I think his TNA theme is pretty much very underappreciated. for what it is.
Yeah, but the reason why he has this theme is he's AJ Styles and legitimately likes rap music. That's why he has this as a theme. He likes
kind of
rap music.
crazy because from the outside he screams country to me.
He's a country boy, but country boys like rap.
Yeah, you know,
Some do.
True.
Some are into rap as well as country. So it's like he's probably in the country too, but he's majority of it. He's in the rap. And this guy still freaking over.
Yeah.
Yes. I don't know if deaf ass Corey Graves didn't hear you, but I heard that roar there, Kevin Patrick. That crowd loves this guy. Still. May 3rd. May 4th. Oh, they're going to France for Backlash in May. Okay.
That's intriguing.
They're going to France. Huh.
Hopefully.
That's cool. I love how they're doing pay-per-views in different countries now. I will say that. I love they're doing that. Because they usually only do pay-per-views in the States.
That's true.
And that's thanks to Nick Khan and Triple H.
Also, too, I hope they go back to Puerto Rico because, boy, those crowds.
That crowd was lively. I loved Puerto Rico.
You could feel the electricity in that building. Especially
so electric, bro. I would have loved to be at Backlash.
A quick shout out to Charles Robinson. Not because he's. How long has he been around? Since what? Well over, or was it been what?
Fucking since I was a kid, since I was like 4 or 5.
Because I remember the days like they and like the mid. But God bless him, man. I mean, that lasted as long as he did, or he has.
Yeah.
And the fact, and the only referee has done 8 shit in a wrestling.
And also, yeah, I'm shocked about. I'm still talking about that, dude. I'm still talking about that WrestleMania too. It's like
it's one of his
bolted. He flat out freaking bolted down like the longest freaking ramp you could ever run down. He bolted down that shit.
Yeah, never got exhausted and never broke a sweat. It's like,
and the funny thing is, he was there on time for the pin. On time.
Like the timing was. I think it was probably the most perfect timing. It's
for sure.
Because you can try that like 9 times out of 10. Try to recreate that. I don't think you can. There's no way in hell you can without somebody eating shit.
Dude, he didn't even eat shit. He was running like a 440. He was running a 440 down that damn round. He was going. He was like, I'm going getting down there, and he got down there. He didn't. He wasn't like what's his face eating shit to the last minute and sliding under the ring.
Oh,
looking at you, Titus O'Neil.
Well, as funny as it is, but I think there was a little. So even Titus.
The funny thing is, you know what the funny part of that clip still is to me? Freaking Corey Graves just fucking dying the entire time.
I mean, can you blame him? Because it's like,
no, I was laughing with the guy when it happened.
And I think somebody actually talked about on YouTube, like, Titus O'Neil, despite falling down at the Greatest Royal Rumble, he was lucky enough not to hit his head or his forehead on top of one of the bars near the
because he slid like he was like to the right of the bar because the bar is like right in dead center.
He got. I'm not saying you got lucky, even though at the same time it was funny as hell.
Because they were saying at the speed he was going and the speed that he slid, if he hit that bar, he was going to knock himself silly or kill him. It was going to kill him.
I was probably saying he's going to knock him.
Somebody said it was going to flat out kill him if he slid and he hit that bar because of the speed he was going.
And the fact he missed it by about a foot or so. That's just
he missed it by luck. A foot. He missed it by a whole foot.
That's pure luck. If I ever, and not saying that's a bad.
We're getting a CM Punk appearance. Shinsuke Nakamura versus Cody. God, I'm so conflicted. Let us know in the comments if we should do the game
Or do you want to see another Raw this week?
or Raw. Because we're conflicted. I think you should put up, dude. I think you should just put a poll up on Twitter and we'll just go with that. Because I'm so conflicted.
Because actually, you know. But yeah,
I'm so conflicted right now. Jeez, Raw looks so freaking good too. Damn it. Yo, I gotta catch up. I want to watch that shit. I'm way behind the Marvel bit. Fucking Echo, dude.
No,
and it's gonna be edgy too. It's gonna be edgy.
Echo.
And a Disney-led product gonna be edgy? Huh? Come on. No one expected that shit.
Let's just hopefully doesn't shit the bed like the rest of them.
Lately they've been shitting the bed. It's been flop after flop. Ugh.
I
and
mean,
then they were gonna do a movie with Jonathan Majors, but then he got arrested and shit and got found guilty, so he's out. So they don't know what to do with that.
Yeah,
they're shooting themselves in the foot.
Please bring back even though we've seen Doctor Do before, but just that was what 18, almost 19 years. God damn, we're getting old.
Wait, what?
I think when the first iteration of the Fantastic Four in the mid 2000s.
Oh Jesus Christ! Oh yeah, that was like 2005,
which is 19 years ago.
19. Damn it!
I know.
And then 10 years later, after like the second, or it was like 10 years later, they completely fucked that franchise up by the remake, and that movie sucked. I fell asleep.
That thing where wear any fucking pants. It's like, what the fuck,
dude? I fell asleep during the 2015 version. It was so bad. I hated that movie. Yeah, thanks there, Colin. Good luck with that. I've been trying for the last 25 years to root for the underdog, and what's it got me? One ring.
One ring in 65 years, doesn't it?
Good luck with that. That's the right. Good luck with that. That's the right way to say that. Yeah.
But
I need all the luck I can get.
I think there's some, in terms of the MCU, been okay. I thought WandaVision was okay.
WandaVision was good. People were like, "Where are you going?" In the beginning, people were. But in the beginning, people were like, "Okay, where are you going with this? This is just a comedy." And then they were like, "You see, like the different hints," and then like the shit started to hit the fan later in that miniseries. And you're like, "Oh, I see what they're doing." And then it led to Multiverse of Madness, where she was still like in that bubble in her head.
And the fact that you saw Patrick Stewart as Professor X, is like, damn, that made me shit a rip because I'm a huge Patrick Stewart fan.
And then they tried to get the dude from The Office, and he was trash because he died immediately. I'm like, yeah, you're trash.
Oh, John Krasinski.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, you're trash. And then I'm like, great. Then they got Captain America's girl. Oh shit, he's dead too. Okay, she's trash. Jesus.
I thought the Multiverse of Madness was actually pretty good. I mean, it's from Sam Raimi. Well, then again, I don't think Sam Raimi much better.
Sam Raimi never misses.
See, this is a conversation I want to always have. Like, I think Spider-Man 3 was kind of the biggest what if had Sam Raimi, or the studio actually.
I think the one problem is the storyline was too convoluted.
You got too many fucking villains, for Christ's sakes.
Yeah, you had the Sandman, you had Venom, and obviously that leads me to the second thing. You completely freaking miscast the hell out of Venom.
Oh, for sure.
Completely miscast him.
Here's the thing.
You had Topher Grace's Venom. It was stupid.
Because first of all, when I'm thinking Venom, I'm thinking of the big, hulky, muscular from the
You
comics.
got this, dude. I'm like, yeah, you got the scrawniest motherfucker to play Venom.
Now, I will say, I do appreciate they actually did put the logo on Venom because that's what it, at least got some about that. But just
I'm like, but you got the scrawniest guy to play Venom, and it took them until they casted Tom Hardy as Venom, which has been perfect. Perfect.
Yeah.
You can't recast him again.
Nope. I thought Thomas Hayden Church. I've liked I've liked some of his work. I thought she was actually a really decent, a pretty good Sandman. Which,
dude,
I'll be shocked if someone found somebody better to play Sandman. I thought Michael Keaton was actually hell. Well, actually, that'll be later on. But
here's the thing, though, too. He actually had a chance to reprise his role in No Way Home.
That I was shit a brick. That was the case.
He had a chance to do that. They gave him that. I'm like, yes.
The movies turned out to be a banger, nonetheless.
Dude, I was going through like 15 different emotions in the theater. It was such an experience to watch that in theaters.
Just seeing it's like
it was such an experience. I was like, holy shit! I was like,
because not glad. I was hoping that we'll get the Spider-Man meme. We're all pointing at each other, and it's the fact. Look, I love Zendaya. Don't get me wrong. But
here's the thing, though. But here's the thing. Remember when they were in the lab? In that one scene, they were in the lab, and they pointed at each other? That was the meme. That was the meme right there. They all pointed at each other. Uh-oh, he's going for that Spike DDT.
God, I love Nerds candy.
You can't go wrong with
strawberry flavored.
Can't go wrong with that.
What have I got here?
Uh-oh. You're about to see the big death-defying 3 letters in WWE. You about to get the 3 death-defying letters, brother. Sorry, AJ, I like you, but you're about to get it, man. Oh, it's coming, bro. The 3 death-defying letters in wrestling. The RKO, man. Oh, LA Knight pulls him out, and right to the steps he goes. Good night. Well, I think now he's going to try to go in the ring and give him a BFT.
Even though, look, don't get me wrong, I think Kirsten Dunst is actually a decent actress. For her as Mary Jane, it's like, that really pissed me off.
But here's the thing, they made her Mary Jane a fucking biatch.
Especially in the second one, for that matter, for me.
Oh my god, I hated her. I wanted to, dude. I hated that. I hated her.
It's like, oh, you're not there for me. It's like, oh, I'm gonna marry this fucking dude. It's like, you cold heart.
I'm gonna get married to this dude. Oh, and then, yeah, I'm gonna get with your best friend. What? Excuse me?
Yeah, it's like, oh, time out, dude.
You gonna make my buddy completely mess up bro code for your ass?
Yeah. No,
and then at the end he turns bad, and then at the end of or part of the third one, when he turns bad and he turns good, and it was basically him saying, "Fuck that bitch, it wasn't worth it," and dies. Basically, that's what he said without saying it.
Even let's look. I know Spider-Man 3 doesn't really hit with a lot of people. Now, I know it's like, why are you talking about movies on the wrestling stream? But that's what we know. We usually talk about some random stuff during commercial breaks.
We're nerds. That's why we're talking about this.
So I'm kidding. Because I've always thought, because when I rewatch it, it's like you had potential right then and there.
I'm like, you had something there.
It's just there's too many storylines mixed into one fucking movie. That's where the problem is.
And then also you had him turn emo and dance in the street. Why? Why did that have to happen?
I never really understood that, but I just laugh at it because, like, it's the most funny shit.
You'll get your money when you fix this damn door. That's the funniest part of the movie, by the way.
And also, too, you know, when you look at those Raimi movies, like, especially the second and third one, you have, like, Mr. Ditkovich. I think a lot of people don't know that is a little play on to one of the co-creators of Spider-Man and Steve Ditko, which when I found this, like, oh, because it really,
Yeah,
like I said,
they
it
do
went
that.
over
They do the Easter eggs to the comics. So
not gonna lie, I think this
again, what?
might
Again, Fox has fallen off so bad. They made a show, which is basically
Fuck.
Farmers Only, the TV show.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Well,
Fox.
going back to my
What is
thing,
this?
it's to go.
Fox.
Here's my thing. I know this may be like an unpopular opinion, but I thought Dane DeHaan's version of Harry was not that bad.
I thought he was good. I thought he was good. I thought the movie. The thing is, I think it would have gotten a third movie because the Amazing Spider-Man movies, I like those. Andrew Garfield killed it. Even though it was kind of hampered by bad writing in the first movie, the second movie they kind
writing
of
could have been a lot better.
The writing would have been a lot better, but he wasn't terrible. I look back on it, I'm like, the first one's kind of enjoyable. The second one's really enjoyable because they actually followed the comics in the second one where Gwen dies.
Yeah, which is actually a part of the comic storyline, even though it's as fucked up as it is.
And I always make jokes saying, Andrew Garfield Spider-Man fumbled the bag quite literally.
And what's kind of crazy about that too,
even though it's a messed up joke to even say, but still, he fumbled the bag quite literally in the movie. I'm just saying.
And also too, I thought they actually did the Lizard really good. Actually, quite honestly, because I've liked. Now I'm really intrigued because I think if you're talking about some characters that I could see, I think here's my thing. Jake Gyllenhaal's Mysterio, I didn't really mind for it. Just he's not the kind of guy that I would see just play. I don't know. But
here's the thing, though, with your superheroes and your villains, you got to connect with both. And with me, Jake Gyllenhaal's Mysterio, I wasn't connecting with him. I'm like,
it didn't.
For some reason, he's not hitting. For some reason, he's not hitting.
Like, you got William Dafoe's Norman Osborn and Peter Parker. That automatically in its own right. Well, you can pretty much
the villains that I was able to connect with was Jamie Foxx's villain.
I thought it was okay, but he was not one of my.
For me, he was a sympathetic bad guy because in that movie, it was like nobody cared about his birthday and all that shit. And
damn it! It's like
he was like that. He was like that outsider no one liked, so he just became bad because of it, and you felt for the guy.
And then also another thing too. Here's another character they did never try to capitalize on. Fucking Black Cat. When are we gonna get Harry at some point? You sons of bitches! You had an opportunity. You had Felicity for some reason. You never kept. And also too,
you also had opportunities to introduce a villain after the second movie, and they couldn't do that because Disney bought out Marvel or something, or Sony.
And then you also
wanted to remake the whole damn thing.
And at the same time, and let's be real, I thought Tom Holland was actually
Tom Holland, I think he was good too. He was good.
I think he's the more I would say the better accurate looking Peter Parker, because now when you look back at it, it's like, yeah, it's
with me, I'm like, I don't believe Toby was in high school. I don't believe that Andrew was in high school, was a high school kid in the movies. I don't believe Toby was either. He looked like he was like a 20-something-year-old in high school. Like it didn't make sense.
It just felt.
Even though Tom Holland's in his 20s, he looks like a damn teenager.
It really does. He has that look.
He has a teenager look. He's not even a teenager. He's like 20-something.
And look, we do give Toby a pass because you got to think of the time period too, because it's
Toby's a freaking legend in my eyes. Toby's one of the best to even play that character. So it's like he's a legend. So you can't really fault him.
The first adaptation of the suit kind of stunk because the spider was too the front spider was too thin, and the back was just too fat.
And I also give him a pass for another thing too. He completely wrecked Macho Man. Okay, he completely wrecked him.
And also
in a cage match. Okay,
so I'll give him that because
he completely wrecked Macho Man. I'm telling you that right now. Completely wrecked him. He said you got 3 minutes. He beat him in 2.
Yeah, that's true.
Come on.
Too, like if you have not seen Spider-Man from 02,
we have Peter Randy. No. Oh. that's a way to break up a pin there, AJ. He just grabbed Charles Robinson's arm. That's odd. That was a new way of actually breaking up a pin. I've never seen anybody do that before in wrestling ever. And here's your booyah spot. We were due for a booyah spot. Yeah, that was great. Like, that was creative. I've never seen that happen in wrestling before.
I mean, I've seen, like, in terms of like any ref spots, usually they just bump right into them. But in terms, because we never seen, well, then again,
I've never seen somebody just arch his arm and break up a pin like that. It's usually just hit the guy with an axe handle to break up a pin, or just like bump into the ref, like you said, like the classic ref bump. But no, he just grabbed his arm. I've never seen that.
Oh, nice little knee lift from LA Knight. Now to AJ.
Yeah, he hit him with a but it was just an excuse to do a booyah spot. Booyah.
But I don't know. Is it just me? Look, going back to my well, we'll talk more because damn it,
we need to get back to this wrestling stuff and not keep talking about nerdy shit. Okay.
Then again,
I know we're nerds, but we have to get back into this.
Yeah.
2 count. He nearly got him there with like a 450 something. It looked like a 450.
I gotta give AJ.
Yeah, this dude did like a 450 in jeans.
Oh, and a clean 450 jeans at that. 1, 2, no. This has been a very good main event. I didn't say this is probably one of the better SmackDowns. Oh.
Well, shit, we got a blood spot.
That's a first.
We're getting color in a match.
That's
This is dude. But it wasn't supposed to happen. Charles Robinson has the gloves on. Shit. It wasn't planned. God damn it. Okay. But he ain't really going out there to wipe him up. Unless, he threw the towel under the ringside. Oh, he's going for phenomenal form. Oh, into it. Damn. Yo.
Shucky ducky quack quacky. Sorry, I had to.
Booker T is on stream, y'all.
Even though I have not
really I guess that spot did deserve a shucky ducky quack quack.
There's a shucky ducky.
That was a clean RKO spot though.
Still, very clean, but at the same time, it still doesn't.
Oh no, he didn't wipe up. They're letting him bleed in this match. They're letting him bleed
on a PG
program. Oh shit! Roman's coming out.
No.
Oh shit! Yo,
well,
that just makes LA Knight look even more badass with the blood on. Levels above. I want that hoodie. And another thing too, Rob. If you notice this, like every time Roman comes out, there's like a certain type of aura that comes off of him that hits people.
Yeah.
There's like an aura about him. But yeah, they let LA Knight get some color on SmackDown on a PG show.
Well, first SmackDown.
They let LA Knight get color, which means bleed.
Shout out to Maven for actually saying that's the better correct term. Which, by the way,
that's the wrestling term. Shout out to Maven for saying that. Bleeding in a match is called getting color. So this match just got thrown out, I guess. I guess we're going to get a fatal 4-way at Royal Rumble.
Shoot.
I don't mind it. A fatal 4-way at the Rumble?
God, I love Roman at the peak. Even though, let's be real, I'm still really ticked that it took him till the pandemic to finally turn him heel after all that time. Look, I might not make
this was like 5 years too late turning him heel because he's been a great heel.
And he's been
Don't get us wrong, but it should have happened when his popularity was waning after pushing him heavily.
And oh God, what a power! And they got Nick Aldis is out there too.
He's about to get him with that Superman punch. Hit him with that ooh wah, bro. Hit him with that ooh wah. No ooh wah's okay. Yeah, he's still bleeding. They're letting him get color. They're letting him still bleed.
Jeez. We're gonna make him bleed even more. And looks like Joey's wearing the No Eat T-shirt.
I want that No Yeet T-shirt. I also want the Yeet T-shirt. I want both. I want both. I want the No Yeet and the Yeet. Wipe his hands. No, he didn't even do shit about it. So wait, why is Nick Aldis not doing shit about it?
I don't know.
Oh, yo, shocker. Color me shocked. Nick Aldis just told Paul that Roman just earned himself a fatal 4-way match. Color me not that shocked. I'm okay with it though. I'm okay with it. That was a good way to end it. But holy shit. For one, LA Knight got color on a SmackDown and nothing was done to wipe it up.
And then actually let him go through with it.
They let this guy bleed on TV, on a PG product. I guess it's because network TV, you have a little bit more leeway. Like a little bit more leeway with the blood and stuff, like whatever, but then again, not really because network TV don't give you like a lot of leeway to do a lot of shit. Cable's usually the one that does it. But we got color on SmackDown. We got color. We got blood. This is what I want. You can be PG and still get blood.
Exactly.
You can still have somebody bleed.
You gotta make sure you're playing the spot properly.
Playing the spot properly because you have to make the story call for it because that's when blood is most effective.
And that makes you.
It makes you believe. It makes you believe. Oh shit, he got fucked up. You know.
I mean, case in point, was it like Randy when he unfortunately got really fucked up by Brock Lesnar with multiple.
But here's the thing, though, that wasn't planned. I think Brock. I don't know if Brock was literally elbowing him in the head, so that was real blood.
Oh,
that was I don't know if he was pissed off at him, but I remember being pissed off at Brock. Like, dude, you shot. Like, you were legit elbowing him. That's not good. But the whole blood spot tonight, that's effective. That's how you do it. You can be PG and still have blood.
Because for me, it didn't feel like it was planned, but it came out of the right spot in the match.
I thought it wasn't planned because I'm like Charles Robinson has the gloves on. Something he's gonna wipe him up, stitch him up, and like the other blood spots.
No, yeah.
What happened was he put the gloves on. LA Knight rolls out the ring, never touched him through that entire time. Even in that post-match beatdown to end the show.
And we're just finally at the 10-minute 10 o'clock, and we're about to hit the tour.
Show's over.
Even under 2 hours.
Yeah, show is over now. And that whole time, he bled. He bled that entire time. Charles Robinson wasn't wiping him up with a towel and stitching him. They let this man, LA Knight, get color on SmackDown and keep it.
And honestly, and that's what Tyler said too. And you see even PG programming, even like TV shows, when they call, depending on what scene they call for blood and stuff like that.
Like, it's when it's most effective.
It's possible.
Like, you can have a PG product, like a PG TV show or like a wrestling show. You can have blood. Now, the only thing that I didn't want to come back is all the sexual shit and all that bullshit from the other era.
Oh, good lord!
Absolutely fucking not. Don't bring that shit back. But
blood,
I didn't even care if that came back. Like, you can bring that shit back because that's a story device that I absolutely loved from my era. Was blood.
Oh yeah,
because that tells a story.
And it sells the effectiveness. I was like, oh shit, the dude got fucked. He got
he got messed up in this match. Like exactly. It has an effect to it, and I like it, and a lot of fans like it.
Yeah, because it's like you can actually look, Paul. You can sell matches one way or the other. Case in point, you got a guy like Paul Heyman who knows how to sell a freaking fight or a match better than anybody in that company.
All Paul Heyman really needs to have is the stick, aka the mic, and he will sell the shit out of a match.
And now a fatal 4-way at the Elimination Chamber, or no, I'm sorry, the Royal Rumble. I'm an idiot. Duh.
It's the Royal Rumble because remember, Rob, we're getting Rock and Roman at the EC, bro. That's where we're getting it. At the EC, man.
And luckily, I'm going to probably watch bits and pieces of the replay while I'm on break. So,
I'm going to watch the replay too. Like, here's the thing, though. We can't complain, even though we complained in the beginning of the show.
But also,
we can't complain
I'm glad for.
We can't complain about the 5:00 a.m. time slot for the live broadcast because, dude, we got Peacock. We can replay that shit later in the day. We just gotta,
it's like
we just got to immediately watch it and just stay off of social media until after we watch it.
Pretty much, because social media is ruin everything in terms of wrestling nowadays. You fucking bastards,
dude. I swear they ruined the SmackDown for me when they went to London for like the Money in the Bank review last year.
Yeah, I remember there was heavy spoilers for that.
I'm like, I'm like, SmackDown's not even on yet. You guys are spoiling this shit. I'm like, I don't like you guys.
I wonder who the leak is. Like, somebody's raised.
It was just random fans from the UK spoiling shit on Twitter. I'm like, damn you guys.
Because I think they're slightly ahead of us in terms of time zone.
They're a bit ahead of us. Because remember, 8:00 here is 1:00 there in the morning. 8 p.m. here is 8:00 or 1 in the morning their time. That's why countries like the UK, countries like Japan, all that stuff, they hit New Year's before we do.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's why I joke around and say they're time travelers.
Yeah,
I joke around with that. At the same time,
though, I'm actually kind of happy for and shout out to all Australia fans too, who actually been.
Yeah, y'all deserve it because, dude, as much as I didn't like Super Show,
much better pay-per-view because look, the Super Showdown.
That was just a glorified house show.
I mean, the crowd was. Don't get me wrong, the crowd was great, but just the show itself was absolutely hot shit, basically.
Because it was a glorified house show, and the same thing with Crown Jewel. I think in Australia too, glorified house show.
Saudi Arabia.
No, they had a Crown Jewel in Australia one time.
They did.
I think one time they did. I don't know if it was Crown Jewel or what, but I think they have one in Australia. I'm not sure. No, Crown Jewel wasn't Saudi. It was something else.
I don't know, but it's going to be actually pretty nice too. We're going to see Rhea Ripley going home. We're seeing who else is also Grayson Waller
going home. Grayson Waller. The only place he's going to act like a face.
I know. I know it sounds weird, but who else is Australian?
That's about it.
Especially with the WWE.
Because the only other two that I know that are Australian, they're not even in the company anymore. that's the Iconics.
Well,
For right now, it's just Grayson and Rhea.
I could imagine I do think Rhea's going to get a pop from the Australian crowd because
He'll get a pop. Grayson will get a pop. Yeah,
and that's pretty much.
that's pretty much it. Like her and Grayson's gonna get a huge pop.
It's going to be very interesting now with the elimination. I like I said to the Australian fans. I've always I pray that this elimination chamber will be better than what you were given in 2018 with the glorified house show, the Super Showdown.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But dude, I honestly think that I agree with you there because again, that pay-per-view in 2018, again, glorified house show. So
because and the fact that your main event was DX taking on the Brothers of Destruction that were let's be real, no point in
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. That was Crown Jewel.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was Crown Jewel. Who am I thinking?
We got that shitty return. We got John Cena using that shitty karate shit that one time in a match. I forgot what match it was. He was like, I got a new finishing move, and it was a freaking karate chop.
I'm sorry. That was Triple H and The Undertaker. I'm an idiot.
Oh, yeah, Triple H and Undertaker. That was terrible.
God.
And then that led into another terrible match later on that year, Brothers of Destruction versus DX, which was stupid. All 4 members deserve ARP cards, and they're in a match. Come on.
Like, literally. Because
like it was such a bad match at Crown Jewel, but that whole year, 2018, 2019, they weren't good years. They were not good years. This 2018 and 2019 before October, people were clamoring for AEW to be successful the way they were because they were sick of WWE at the time.
Yep. So they were from Melbourne at that time. You had the last time ever Undertaker versus Triple H. Yeah, in terms of the card that they had for that in 2018, you had Cedric Alexander and Buddy Murphy for the Cruiserweight Championship.
That was the only good match. That was the only good match for me because Buddy Murphy won the belt off of Cedric.
You also have Oscar and Naomi taking on the Iconics. Then the New Day and the Bar for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship. Then you had Daniel Bryan.
That was the opener, and I thought that opener was good, at least pretty good.
What the New Day?
The New Day in the Bar. New Day in the Bar. That was a pretty good match.
You also had Daniel Bryan versus The Miz win for basically a number 1 contendership. Winner gets a WWE Championship match. You also had John Cena and Bobby Lashley versus Kevin Owens and Elias.
That's when he used that damn shitty karate chop thing, and it was so terrible. And he also had random bedhead. I'm like,
damn. The only match when I look on this card, I think actually was good was AJ Styles and Samoa Joe for the WWE Championship. No countouts, no.
Oh yeah, that was when their feud got personal.
Oh yeah,
freaking Samoa Joe was going to his house targeting freaking AJ's wife and the kid. He goes and he knocks out AJ and he goes, Wendy, tell the kids daddy went night night. I'm like, yo, this got personal.
Yeah. So, like I said, to our Australian fans out there, let's hope the Elimination Chamber turns out much better than that show, the Super Showdown. Now, granted, if you guys liked it, look, it's subjective. Like we're not gonna.
Yeah, it's subjective. If you like that, if you like 2018 Super Showdown, then cool. If you didn't, we understand.
We get it. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. But like I said, I think we all can come to agree that hopefully Australia gets a better pay-per-view. Because let's be real, I think the Elimination Chamber, I think the last couple of years have been very, very solid consistently. The last couple of years.
My favorite one was last year's Elimination Chamber.
Oh yeah,
in Canada.
Good sell job by Montez Ford off that what was it, the springboard DDT by Logan Paul.
He was like,
Like literally, they literally was selling to the point where it's like he was like thought he was dead. It's like,
I'm like, did he just
okay, this
die?
man an Academy Award.
I'm like, did Montez just die in the ring? What just happened there? My favorite sell from Montez Ford was when he like stole the stunner and he was like frozen like this and then he just fell back in 2020 in the pandemic on Raw
Yeah,
when they were in the PC and he gets stunner and he's like, and as he's like this, he falls back.
in terms of this, can't. I'm sorry. I mean, that's a good sell, but still can't outbeat Pat McAfee's sell of his stunner and then drinks a beer
Oh
afterwards.
yeah, he drank the beer, he had it in his mouth, and then as he's selling, he spits the shit out. And then he cut to him laying in the middle, laying on the side of the ring. And he's just fucking
Like literally chugging it.
He's chugging the beer as he's selling the fucking stuff.
But
I'm like, yo, it's funny.
like you said, like me and Charles said, we can talk all day on that. Like I said, I don't have the time to because obviously I work in the morning tomorrow.
Yeah, we're gonna have to end this soon. So.
But to wrap it up, I think this is a solid 8.5 out of 10 in terms of your grading because I think it's been better than obviously better than last week. Well, no, I'm sorry, there was no episode last week. Was there?
Compared to last week, that episode last week gets a 0 out of 10 because that was just a best of bullshit episode.
Oh yeah. But
so
also,
obviously, any show, good or bad, it's a wrestling show, so there was wrestling in it, except for last week. Compared to last week, any show, bad or good, probably better.
Yeah, and SmackDown's just one of those shows that's like, we want the show to be good. It actually match up with Raw, which has been, let's be on a fucking hot stretch as of recently.
Dude, they've been on a streak of good episodes for like the last 2 months. It's been phenomenal.
It's been hard to say, and it's kind of crazy too when you think about it. Like we never ever give Raw any type of compliments like that.
We like the last 2 months we've been giving them compliments. And the last I remember from 2020 to or 2021 to 2022. It was just we were sitting through Raw and we're like, oh, we hate this, and we were like, when is it 11 o'clock yet?
It's also kind of crazy too. Like at the same point that's when SmackDown was better than Raw at that point.
Yeah, SmackDown was better than Raw. But now SmackDown's kind of taking a little bit of a dip, and Fox doesn't even want SmackDown anymore because of it. They're going back to USA, and there's rumors out there. I've been reading up on it. There's rumors out there that Raw might go to TNT.
It's a possibility.
It's a possibility they might go to TNT, which to me would be shocking because AEW is on TNT.
No, they're on AEW's on TBS.
But they're also on TNT. Rampage, Collision. Forgot those two shows. So
those two unforgettable shows. Shoot.
But that's the thing though. AEW programming is on TNT still. So the question is, where is AEW going to go? Because they're the big competition. They're that competition right now. And it may not feel like it because AEW's been lacking in quality for the last 2 months, which is why we haven't done it. But
especially the last episode that I've done, even though
there's still a number 2.
Yeah, I mean it's not. There's nothing wrong being a number 2. And you got to think this too. WWE's been around for the last 50+ years. I mean, you well. Hold up, hang on. Let me rewind that really quick.
What were you trying to say? You rewound the tape, and then the tape just goes blank.
I was going to say, before I completely fucked up everything.
Dude, you rewound your tape, and the tape goes blank.
Yeah. So I was going to say.
Dude, you're getting the proverbial TV snowfall.
Pretty much. But what I was going to say was the fact that he didn't hear. I mean, WWE. You probably would wonder if WWE, like say, it's early days and it's hate. Someone say it's territory.
Holy
Holy fuck!
Turk.
Oh my god! Screw English. God damn. It's like basically, it's like my brain's like a record player and just hits a fucking like a scratch. It just
Today.
shut up, you fucker. So like I was saying,
Territory.
you're fuck off. Screw you. But okay, let me redo this again. During the territorial days, you know, like, and granted, yes, there was no internet or whatever back then. Now, let's just say the internet was existing in the territorial days. Nowadays, probably wrestling fans now would probably criticize well, I think it's a WWF. I think at the time,
WWF. That was like 1960 something.
Yeah, and you got to think too, and I think AEW is going to be. Look, I think they're in that point where they're still growing pains, and
yeah, they're still growing pains. But again, they're a fledgling young company, and hopefully they get through it. But like again, we've been put off by AEW for a little bit. We're getting back into it. We got back into it last week. Rob did, but I'm getting back into it this week.
Yeah,
the only reason why I didn't get back into it last week with Rob was because the TBS app freaking sucks.
And all you had to do was sign back out and sign back in, and you actually got.
That's all I had to do, and I'm like, I'm magically fine. I'm like, okay, this is stupid. Like, but yeah, it was like,
and yeah, WWE just
WWE like, dude. Now, I asked a question on before we go here because we got to speed this up because you got to go to bed because your brain's turning off on you and that's why the words are not computing right.
And I'm not gonna hear the end of it from you. So
no, you're not gonna hear the end of it. But
God damn it, stupid brain. We're gonna go freaking.
It's because your brain's tired. It happens to me a lot too. But like
literally, I had to go for a TV white noise. Like literally, it's. Do you know how really annoying that? Well, that's
fucking TV static. The fucking TV static.
That's how my brain is at times.
But yeah, it's like, but I had a question I put up on Twitter. What would you call this era of WWE? Because I call it. And I saw a YouTube video. Somebody called this too. I call this the Renaissance era. What would you call this?
I would say the Renaissance era because I feel like we're seeing, oh my fucking Christ! Here we go.
We're seeing like what? I'm gonna finish this for you, man.
Yeah, finish it for me because I'm done speaking.
I'm gonna finish this for you. We're seeing, and I'm pretty sure this is what you're about to say. We're seeing like this company rise again. Seeing better storylines come back. We're seeing a lot of great stuff happen compared to years past when Vince was writing shows and he didn't know what the hell to do with talent. And if you notice too, Rob, NXT's getting good again.
Oh boy, they're gonna. Let me guess. They're probably gonna suck me. They're gonna suck
me. If you notice too, I've been noticing this too. They're actually streamlining the main roster to NXT. There's a connection there now compared to the Black and Gold brand where there wasn't a connection.
Look, and I know you guys saw the community post me and tell me about. I'm just gonna scrap it. They're gonna suck me back into NXT. I just know it. That's what WWE does to you.
Oh, WWE, it's like, oh, we're done with WWE, and then like within a month you're back. That was me in 2020 to 2022. It's like, oh, I'm done with WWE. They suck. I'm like, well, I'm back. What the hell?
It was like with me and NXT because for me, look, I've always been a big NXT guy since the Black and Gold days, but ever since then, I got put off by it. Then once you start seeing like they try to go back to what they were in the Black and Gold, it's like, you bastards, and you're sucking me back in.
And you know what makes it even, what made it even worse for me with sucking me back in with wrestling? It's the fact that we're streaming it. I'm like, I miss streaming. shit. I'm like, I'm going back to watching Raw or SmackDown. I'm like, I'm back. What the? Okay. Like
Yeah, it's
it was to that point. But anyway, yeah, I would
I'm
call this the Renaissance era too.
guess it's
And
like
I'm sure that was what your brain was trying to compute. My
yeah,
reasoning.
it's like it
Your
just
reasoning?
I had the figurative blue screen. Does everybody remember
Error.
the blue
Error.
screen of death
Error.
basically?
You had a freaking computer
I
error.
was saying before I had a blue screen of death moment. Um, it's not just just during the Renaissance era, but we're seeing a new we're seeing a new change in power. We see WWE actually merge with another company in Endeavor, which also does the UFC. And apparently, I found out they actually do the National Women's Soccer, NW NWSL, which is the women's soccer professional soccer league. It's like, damn. And now we're
Yep.
seeing an Ari Emanuel, which I thought was like almost thought was
He
thought was like,
pulled
oh,
he pulled the biggest psych ever.
I said, nah, get the hell out of here.
He
And
goes,
then
yeah,
Kevin Dunn,
you're safe, you're putting you back on the chairman's seat.
now
Psych, you're fired the next day. I'm like,
and,
damn.
and now with Kevin Dunn gone, we're seeing better production, and not and also part of the Renaissance era too. We're seeing better production from WWE.
Yeah, none of this every time they're punching.
It
Like I don't
really
want to.
is.
Like every time you see kicks and punches, I don't want to see. I don't want to have whiplash watching it.
And at the same time, we're also seeing other countries getting the preview live events. Backlash back in Puerto Rico, fantastic crowd. Now you got what was that? What was after back? What's usually after Backlash?
I don't remember, but we also
I think
but also the internet. But we're talking about mainly the international shows though.
Yeah,
So
international shows.
Backlash
Okay,
was good. Backlash was good in Canada, and then we had Clash to Castle, which was amazing in the UK.
and again, Money in the Bank in London.
Money in the Bank in London at the O2 Arena.
Now we're seeing
also we're getting
Bash at Berlin in the summertime.
We're getting Berlin, Germany, Fashion Berlin. We're getting
their SummerSlam.
Yep, we're getting the Elimination Chamber in
Also,
Australia.
Too, what we add to that, you're seeing a partnership with NXT and All Japan Pro Wrestling actually having a partnership for a change.
We got that, but let me finish the international shows that WWE is doing on the main roster. We're getting a France. I think it was like what SummerSlam France or something.
Backlash in France.
Backlash in France. We're getting France having Backlash. We're getting a lot more international show pay-per-views,
which is great for a lot.
Which also we're getting in turn with that. Before the go home shows for SmackDown and Raw are going to be international too, leading up to them, which is amazing. Good stuff, and
because it's like, look, we appreciate doing it in the States because me and Charles always talked about saying, why not bring these two overseas? Like, bring it to
why not bring the pay-per-views overseas? Why not bring the Raw and SmackDowns overseas again? Like they used to have, Japan have a Raw or SmackDown, or France getting a Raw and SmackDown, UK getting a Raw or SmackDown back in the day. They stopped doing that after a while, and then they just predominantly were in the States.
And then when Triple H took over, and with the new change in power, we're finally seeing.
He put the world back on World Wrestling Entertainment. He put the world back in that.
He really did. It's.
And I'm okay with it. Yeah, we could sit there and complain about the wonky time starts and stuff, like the 5 a.m. time start and for the elimination.
Look, but it's whatever because each place has its own time zone.
It's every place is a time zone, so 8 o'clock there would be 5 a.m. here. So whatever,
And that's
you're not gonna have a 1 a.m. pay-per-view in the UK or the 1 a.m. pay-per-view in Australia because you got to appease the American market.
No, you got to appease everybody else.
Peacock has replay. That's the least of our worries.
Exactly. And Yeah, that's a good point. But outside of that, I think SmackDown was actually pretty good. Wasn't great, but we seen some things that
Now,
kind of,
what's the nitpick? No, what's the nitpick here of like
the only
what wasn't
nitpick
great?
was some. I thought the women's match could have been a little bit better produced. Granted, yes, they were gas, but it just I think they got to work on their stamina a little bit because I just feel like the
Yeah,
women's their
there's a little
stamina
bit of
is much
attention
lower
there.
than the men's. If you noticed in their matches, like the men could go at least 10, 15 minutes, but or sometimes 20, or if you
The
get very
women,
crazy.
the women get gassed after like 5
Yeah,
because
you get
I feel like that's more like a Vince issue because he always had them in 2-minute matches. They weren't accustomed to like 10 minutes, 15
yeah.
minutes like that, so they got gassed a little bit easier. I think that'll improve. That will improve over time.
And so yeah,
Um,
it's just I think if especially with Triple H, I was actually, whenever they have their when they're not taping, at least have get some of these ladies down at the performance center and actually kind of work on that endurance a little bit and have these trainers work with them. Because look, I know the women's division they still got a long ways to fix it.
yeah.
I can't I'm not gonna like sugarcoat it. Now, there is potential with the women's division. Zoe Stark, for the love of God, please get on better. Look, and I hate
But
to really beat this
strap
dude,
a
but
rocket to that woman. Strap a rocket to her.
yeah, strap her to the rocket, but at the same time, help her with the promo skills because good lord, it
They're
is
kind of
rough.
lacking. They're kind of lacking. She's okay at the promo skills, but like she needs a little bit of fine tuning.
Gotta fine tune with that.
Yeah, you got to fine tune her
Um,
with the promos.
well,
Um,
Becky, I think she's still entertaining as hell. No
yeah,
matter
love Becky. But for some reason, when she gets
Bianca's,
all hyped up, her promos get a little bit breathy. She needs to like work on that.
yeah.
I don't like
Um,
she's gasping every time she gets fired up. I'm like, all right, you need to calm a bit with the breath, the breathing, and the hype. Like, you know, that's
I
my
mean,
only
look,
gripe with her.
and like I said, and it's not just from the main roster, but look it down to NXT. You got a future like once Becky, um, maybe Charlotte when she ever hangs up the boots. You got to get ladies like Tiffany Stratton who's going to be on her way up soon. Lyra Valkyria is
That
another
also
one.
leads to my final point of the Renaissance era is the fact that they signed people that aren't they didn't even they weren't even wrestlers before signing, and they ended up being good.
Yeah,
Braun Breaker. What was Braun Breaker before
he
wrestling?
was a
You might
football
add
player,
football. He was football. What was Tiffany Stratton? Oh yeah, she was just a gymnast. They were never
and the fact
wrestlers
that they
before that.
actually brought probably the best potential you could see, and that goes
Yeah,
back
you
to
have great potential right there. Tiffany Stratton became a huge star after a while.
and that should tell you of the training that the WWE has. The
Braun
guys,
Breaker too. Braun Breaker too. Like he wasn't really a wrestler. He was more so a football player. So like what skill does he have if he never wrestled before? Same thing with Tiffany Stratton. Where are they going to put her? Like and so they trained them.
also at the same time, you could probably put, and I hate to put this too, but Charlotte Flair too. Remember, she was a volleyball player, never really wrestled as much.
But
Yeah,
again, but again, they created a star with her. They created a star with Tiffany
even
Stratton.
though
They created a
that's
star with Braun Breaker. That's
because
that was
that
the
was the
vision. That was kind of the vision to create stars, and they're creating star skin.
yeah,
Look at
because
the
remember
2000s.
that was the
Look
biggest
in the
nitpick saying
2000s.
WWE doesn't create stars.
Yeah,
They,
look at in the 2000s. John Cena. He never wrestled before this. Yeah, he trained, but he was never really a wrestler until he got to WWE. Then he strapped a rocket to him. He was a star.
and it's
Um,
all
Hall of Famer. Who else? Goldberg. He
uh
was an NFL guy before he became a wrestler. He was a star in WCW.
mm-hmm.
Um, who else? Oh yeah.
uh
What would you count Kurt Angle? No, he was a wrestler.
uh
He wasn't a pro
he was
wrestler.
his background kind of really helped him
His
out.
background helped him. Um,
And that's the same thing with Chad Gable too. So you got to exclude
Jack
him
Gable.
too.
I don't count that. I don't count him. Um, but
Oh God.
you have people who weren't normally wrestlers. I don't even think Zoe Stark was really. Wait, Zoe Stark did wrestle before this.
I think
Um,
she had a couple of indie stints overseas.
Yeah, I don't count her.
And it's not just for making new stars, but they actually can scout
Oh
potential
yeah.
stars.
Oh, another one too. Another one too who became a star, albeit she's not being used as a good wrestler. Maxine Dupree.
Yeah,
She was
I
just
know.
a model. She was just a model before wrestling. She's a star now.
Probably the most. Yeah.
You about to say probably the most attractive, huh?
Well, that too, but at the same time,
You were about to say that.
Well,
No.
she doesn't hold a candle to Rhea Ripley. I'll say that much. But that's here nor there.
You and Rhea
So.
Ripley, my God. But yeah, it's like
I'm sorry, goth chicks are where it's at, dude. That's.
okay. Are you trying to lure me to that side? Jesus Christ, bro. But dude,
But besides
dude,
that, I think another
yeah,
one.
Maxine Dupree, she's also a star. She's not a man.
Yeah,
She's not a wrestler by any. I mean, she's not being used right as a wrestler. She's jobbing out to the champ. She's jobbing like let her shine.
Yeah.
But there's now a lot of talent that weren't wrestlers before that are now wrestlers who are now great.
And sorry to piggyback off that too. They also know how to scout potential stars, guys like Gunther or / Walter or like Pete Dunne. Even though right now
the Butch name that was his doing because the trademark.
Yeah.
And they're not going to give him his name back.
Who else?
The rumors were false. They're not giving him his name back, which I understand because he doesn't want to.
No one wants to trademark. Well, I think the only one that I really would care less is probably Jade Cargill because let's be real, I'm just excited when she debuts and starts whipping some ass and seeing what polished product. Let's see what she's like polished because there's something there.
They're taking her time. They're taking their time with her. They're letting her train. Get better.
And I think she said it best. It's like you can't rush.
Like,
you can't rush success.
And they're like, you can't. And she's like, you can't rush greatness. And I agree with that. You can't rush it because AW kind of rushed it, and she was half good. She was
like there's she's shown flashes, but they
never shown flashes, but she wasn't there yet. But
because
WWE, they're taking. But hold on, WWE, they're taking their time. They're taking their time with her. I'm happy they're taking their time. They're training her to get better. So,
and at the same time too, and they're actually, what's the one I'm looking for here? In terms, like they're, oh my lord, I am having another blue. Fuck, I'm having another blue screen of death moment. God damn it! Pretty much a flatlining.
Alert. Yep. Error. Alert.
God damn it! What? God, I'm Jesus. But
outside my boy got that dial-up sound in his head right now.
Yeah, the old AOL dial-up, pretty much.
The old dial-up sound.
And outside of that, guys.
Yeah, we're gonna end it here because Rob's brain is broke.
Broken, but at the same time, I gotta hit the hay because I gotta be up at 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. So yeah.
Yeah, dude, it's already 10:34. You need to hit the hay, bro.
And that being said, guys, if you guys are new, make sure to like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Peace.
Peace.